Oh, it's so scuffed. Oh no! Oh no! Why is it not working? Guys! Guys! So nice to be. I've been trying to test it. Holy, give me a sec. Give me a sec. We're going back. It's starting. Give me like 5 minutes. Shit, I forgot to countdown timer. Someone count down from 900. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. It's okay.
Pew. 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 Ow. Pew. Pew. Ow. 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 Ow.
Hi guys. Hi. Hello. Welcome everyone. How are you? Oh my gosh, Hoshi, hello Light Rebo for first on Twitch over there. Welcome to the first of many YouTube live multi-streams. I don't know if you can tell, but like some of the things here are broken. Hi! Oh my gosh, look at you guys go. You're so cute. Are some of you dual wielding? I see some of you are dual wielding, huh? I think some of you are like, you're like on multiple platforms. I see your username on both. Huh? No? Okay, well, I just... Well, anyway, thank you so much for coming. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Oh my gosh, you guys are... Yo, I've never seen YouTube chat go this fast. What the heck? Wait, you broke YouTube chat. It's bricked. Oh, okay. Okay, it's back now. And also hello Twitch. So for those of you who don't know, today what we're doing like a mini debut basically. Well, not mini, we're just gonna go do the whole thing. I know we debuted a while back. I don't have a new model or anything, but we have a lot of new people in the space station, so I thought, hey, might as well just like reintroduce ourselves and say hi and everything, you know? I think it'd be really great for all the new people and for all the YouTube folks who are looking at the VOD. Oh my gosh, the people, you VOD watchers, if you're watching me from like a year from now and you're stalking my social media page, okay? I see you. I know what you're doing. You're hitting the live tab and you're sorting by oldest, and then you see this one and you clicked on me. Okay, everyone say hi. Say hi from the past. Oh my god, we're time travelers. Hello, hi. All right, okay, stop counting. It's okay. How about this? If you guys stop counting, I will see, YouTube chat is like educated. They stopped counting a long time ago, where Twitch chat is like a single brain cell. They have like one singular brain cell that they all share. Okay, I'm telling you to turn it back on. Just huddle around that brain cell huddle it for warmth. Okay, you can do it. I believe in you. We are doing our best. Okay. Oh man, I'm ready. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. How do I do this? How do I stream? Oh my god, what do I do? How do I work any of my things? Okay, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Should I phone a friend? Should I phone a friend to like make sure that it works? No, it's okay. I'm big and strong, independent. Okay, I can do this all on my own. I'll be totally fine. Yes. It'll be so okay. It'll be so fine. Okay. Wait, I'm thinking about how I want to do this. Okay. You guys are so patient. I don't know how you're so patient. Okay, are you ready? Hi, hello. Oh my goodness, hi. Wait. Maybe I do this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hi. Hello. Bald. Okay. That is. I forgot. I should disable some of these, huh? Wow. I. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Hello. Oh. Okay. I see you. Relax. Let's relax. Okay. I'm gonna turn down the music. We're gonna switch to a more chill one. Hi. Hello. Are you ready? Are you excited? I'm here. I don't know if you've noticed, I've gotten a new rigging update. I did do a little bit of a rigging update, and now I have a lot more movement. I don't know if you've noticed. Ooh. So I'll show you. Yeah. All right. If you, I'm gonna whip Twitch chat. Okay. No more counting. No more numbers. We hate numbers here. We only deal with algebraic constants. All right. Okay. I'm gonna stop edging you guys. Okay. I'll do it. Okay. I'm doing it. Are you ready? Behold. I'm doing the thing. Look at this. What is this? My feet? Huh? What? Oh my goodness. Whoa. We have to go from the bottom down, right? Like that's how they do it. We don't VTubers do the feet debut like they do they show their feet first, right? No? Stinky, they're inside rubber soles. There's no way they can stink. Oh my gosh, who's saying stinky? Is that YouTube? Here, where look at this. What about you? And then look, I'm going. You can see the model stretching. Whoa, look at these. Look at that bounce. Look at that bounce on my kneecaps. Look at those kneecaps. Oh, one of the things that I don't really show very often, like I never really zoom in on my model this close, but the hand rendering is quite nice. I don't know if you ever see in chat. Have you seen like if you look at my wrist with the shine, look at that. Look at that attention to detail. Isn't that crazy? Isn't the honestly, my model art is freaking phenomenal. I'm extremely lucky. Yeah. I don't think we ever really do the full showcase. It's been a while. I think it's nearly been a year. Yeah. Look at that model. I know, right? And look at this over here. Sorry, I'm blocking YouTube chat away. I'm blocking YouTube chat away a little bit. Oh god, I'm blocking both chats. Okay, I'm blocking both chats. I'm sorry. Wait. How dare. Let me move to my rightful place. There we go. I'm behind you. Yeah, is that better? Is Twitch chat still counting? I look over there, still all right, mods. All right, break their kneecaps. Every single person who counts, time them out. Force them to suffer. Yeah, do it. No! Oh my god, it's actually revolt. Wait, how do I switch them to emote only mode? That's too many. God, okay. Well, see, we got a little coup on our hands, so we're gonna. How about I leave YouTube chat in front because I love them more now, and I'll put Twitch chat behind me. Yeah, that's what I'll do. There you go. Where's Twitch chat go? Yeah, they can stay behind me. How about that? Bring Glorp back. I'll bring back Glorp. When do I want to bring back Glorp? I'll bring back Glorp after the main presentation. Okay, I got a little PowerPoint slide for y'all too. Okay. Yeah. And look, okay, I wanted to show you. Look at this beautiful helmet. Isn't it amazing? Don't you guys like it? Come on. It's so shiny. Wait, I have this button too. Look. Whoa. I can make it clear and not clear by doing that. Yeah. Cool, right? And then I have the crossed hand toggle like this that people say makes me look like I'm in a straitjacket. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's time for my head. I guess it's time for my head. Do I just do it? Do I just rip? Well, I guess you must have seen my shorts, right? Most of the people here have probably seen a short or a video of me, so they must know what my face looks like. So I just gotta do it, right? Just go, Wah! Hello! Hi, chat! Did you miss me? Hello, nice to see you. Wow, welcome into all the new people. Thank you for putting on the helmet. Yes. And look at the new head angles. Look at the head angles. Whoa. Oh, my head angles are kind of restricting the helmet. Wait, let me take off the helmet. And then I can go. Grr. I'm a little bouncy. My rigger Moochie, she told me that I moved way too much compared to all her other clients, so it ends up making my model go so yeah, but welcome in everyone. Hello, I'm Carbon. Nice to meet you. Okay. And what else? Oh, I guess I have to go through the toggles now, right? I have to show off all the toggles. I have a new toggle for you. I actually have a brand new toggle that I'd like to show you. Do you want to see? Would you like to see? Wait. Ooh. Ooh. I gotta move up a little bit. Okay. Okay, I'm taking these off. If you're good. If you're good. Are you ready? Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Boing! Look, I have a little glorp ear toggle. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. It comes out of my head. It's to match Glorp, our little alien. We have a little alien. I know. It's very cute, right? I love little Glorp antennas. I thought they would be really sweet. We've been talking about them for a while. And what, for those of you who are wondering, why does this guy keep mentioning Glorp? What is Glorp? Who's that? Well, like, what are they talking about? Well, as a matter of fact, we have a mascot. This is Glorp. Look at Glorp. That's our little green alien. Yeah. That's our chat mascot. It's very cute. Glorp, do you want to say hi in your soothing voice? Here you go, Glorp. Can you say something? Glorp is not able to speak. Glorp, come back to me. Glorp, please. Hold on. Oh, okay, it's finally work. Hello there, chat. Hello. There's Glorp. So cute. Glorp is usually there for TTS, so like when you do Texas, there will be like channel point redeems and like donations. I think I'll set it so that like when people do YouTube super chats, I don't know if they're set up right now, but in the future when YouTube super chats are enabled, you'll be able to just like donate to like, I don't know what the thing will be, but you'll be able to get Glorp to talk, and I think that'll be really cute. And Glorp is such a cutie. Look at that little alien guy. Look, come on, is this not sweet? Is it not sweet? Oh, and I love how wiggly Glorp's new tail is. I love the wiggle. Like Glorp has extra smooth rigging now. Yeah, Glorp is muted today. Sorry. Right now, it's muted. Is it? Yeah. Okay. Give me a second. But yes, Glorp is muted for today. For a little bit. We will release him. We'll release him later. He's not even looking at us? What do you mean? But watch this. When I smile, when I smile, Glorp's tail wags more. And if I frown, it stops. Right? Isn't that cool? Very cute. I love Glorp. What is going on? What happened to YouTube chat? What the? You know, I'm gonna take them. And then I'm gonna put them. What if I do this? What if I just take them right here? Can I? Oh, that's the wrong one. Do this one. And I rotate them. There you go. That's punishment for YouTube chat. Freaking spammers. Look at this. Yeah, look at them. Get rotated. Yeah, will you be good, huh? Come on, we're at zero gravity, okay? I can just flip you up. Well, I guess technically we're still on Earth, but I can rotate you anytime. Yeah. You better watch out. You told this account is not our fault. We followed instructions. You've barely made it by like 1 or 200. What is going wrong? Why are there letters now? What the heck? You guys are crazy. All right. Anyway, I did want to show you. Guess what, chat? Guess what? I'm gonna go hide the chats for now. Boom, boom, boom. Because I want to show you the cool thing. Actually, I'll leave rotated chat for a bit, and then I'll move you guys. You're gonna have to be over here. You're gonna be small for a little. You have to be small. Yeah, chaos. Okay. Are you ready? Let me make sure everything's right. Is it on the right screens and all that stuff? Okay. And burp. Look at that! I got a little projector. And on it I have a little like debut slideshow, like all the other VTubers do, you know? I have my own little get to know me page that I would love to show y'all. And I've updated it too. I've updated it with new stuff. There's some old stuff there, but there's also some new stuff that I think you will enjoy. So I'm glad that you're here to see it. Okay, I think YouTube chat is being mellowed out. We can rotate them back now. Go put them back. Woo! Oh, I should leave them like that. Could you imagine? That's so funny. Why are you so tall? Why am I so tall? Oh, I'm glad you noticed. Many of you have been asking since I first started here at the space station. Wow, Carbon, how tall are you? And you know, what can I say? I'm 6'9". At least it's not 6'7". I can't. And what was I gonna say? And my name's Carvin, and I'm an astronaut VTuber. Whoa! That's why I have the little astronaut helmet. That's why I have the little antennas here. Maybe I should get rid of the antennas now for now, but I'll bring them back later. And my birthday is on August 1st, and my blood type is AB. I did not know that blood types were like such a big important thing until I started talking to some of my Korean friends who watch, like, not Korean friends, my friends who watch a ton of K-drama. They're like really into the K-pop idol scene, and they were telling me how blood types like literally determined everything, and they were going through like horoscopes and all that stuff for it. And I was like, really? Yeah, I did not know. I had no idea. But yes, I'm AB. Whoa, I went to go look it up so that I could put it on here. I totally forgot. I don't know what that means. I think, wait, chat, do you know what is an AB blood type? Is that a good blood type or is that a bad blood type? Are there bad blood types? I know they're like associated with personality and like dating compatibility charts. It used to be blood types. Now it's MBTI. Really? Like the Myers-Briggs personality test? Huh. I think we did one of those a long time ago. It means you have A and B antigens in your red blood cells. Thank you, chat. Thank you. You guys are so smart. Amazing. You know what? We should have a astrology stream. That would be amazing. That was all right. Okay. Let me go to the next slide. Are you ready? I don't have that many, but I want to show you all the ones that I have. Boop. A lot of people ask me in my YouTube videos and whatnot, like, hey Carbon, how do you like, what do you know? Like, what's your educational background? Like, how do you know the things that you do? And first off, I do a lot of like self-study. I'm just really interested in a lot of the sciencey stuff. So I have a lot of fun time Googling and watching like techie YouTube videos. It's just something that I really like doing, and I like learning. But if you're curious, I have a pretty varied background. I did do physics. My main thing is physics. I also did computer science and bioengineering, and I have a minor in economics. If you're ever curious, yeah. And I also used to be an R&D engineer where I was like inventing new products for like different companies, a lot of them space related things. And now I do a lot of research. Now I still do research. I still do like some engineering, but most of it is research now, where I'm like investigating more fundamental questions. And honestly, it's really fun. It's like one of the things that I enjoy the most, because it's really like getting to the, whoa, what is this? Why does this work like that? You know? Yeah. And And I guess I would say my personality is I'm pretty outgoing, as in I really do like meeting new people. I like meeting new people a lot, and I like learning new things. Pretty much, I really like finding something that I've never heard of or seen before, and then nerding out about it and letting it obsess. Like, I obsess over it for like the next 2 months minimum. That's usually me. So whenever chat introduces me to a new concept or shows me a new thing that I've never heard before, I go on this crazy spiral afterwards, and it is a fun time. And that's one of the things that I really like about streaming, is because you guys know way more than I do, like collectively, and so you'll tell me things that I'll never have heard of before, and I'll be like, what the? Some of you guys are some of you are experts in DC comics, others have like huge knowledge about geography. Some people know things about freaking robots, you know. There was a brain scientist literally the other day. So those are all like really fun things, and I'm really glad that I can connect with y'all for stream. Yeah. Okay. Drinking water. Okay. Are you ready? I got the next slide. And this is going back to the more typical VTuber slides. Boom! My likes and dislikes. Wow! Likes and dislikes. I obviously, I like nerding out a lot, okay? Obviously, I like nerding out, okay? Why wouldn't I like nerding out? I also like winning. I'm super competitive. Literally, I don't know. If I enter into any sort of competitive sport at all, I have to like try as hard as I can. I will go so hard into it. It is absolutely insane. And I don't even have to like it. Like, part of the reason why I do the things that I do is just because I'm like, whoa, how far can I go? You know, I think it's like, it's just one of those things that I really enjoy doing. And I also love anime, of course, because look at me. I'm literally an anime boy, right? Of course I like anime. And I also like coffee because I would have never been able to graduate school without it, okay? I would have never been able to. I don't know. Am I addicted? Possibly. But brewing and making the coffee is just such a fun time, you know. I really enjoy it. Though I might have a problem because every couple of weeks I have to take a break because I drink too much caffeine and I build so much of a tolerance that I'm drinking like 4 cups a day, and then I have to stop for a little bit so that my tolerance resets so that I can start drinking 4 cups a day again and feeling something. And a little Easter egg for y'all, I also really like cinnamon rolls. It's one of my favorite desserts. I actually really like them. Dude, that's so unhealthy. You thinking coffee and cinnamon rolls are unhealthy? I also am very lactose intolerant, but I really enjoy things with lactose in them. You know, it's the curse. It's the curse of being lactose intolerant. Every lactose intolerant person that I know has been like, I love me some cheese, and they just they yum it, and that's me. Okay, that's me. Yep. It really is, yeah. Okay, I do have lactate, and I try to focus on it. What is my favorite anime? Ooh, you're gonna like the next slide. I just say it's exposure therapy. That's true. I mean, yeah, you could. You'll have to eat a lot of cheese. Also, thank you, Wei. Thank you for the biddies. Okay, so what do I dislike though? I just explained some of my likes. I really dislike the void of space. Okay, you may ask, why is an astronaut not a fan of the void of space? I'll tell you why. It's too big. What's out there? Why are there no aliens out there that we have contacted with? Like, besides Glorp, of course, besides our cutie Glorp. But like, what are they doing out there? Why is there so much space? Why is it expanding? There's so many unanswered questions. Okay, it's like a Cthulhu unknown monster, and it is terrifying. It's terrifying, and every single time I like try to know a little bit more about it, I'm just like, what is this? A freaking time traveling black holes, quasar laser beams, what supernovas? Like that's wild. That's wild. Space is scary. The void of space, the nothingness is even scarier. Yeah. So it is scary. It's like how do I describe it? It's like when you are swimming in a lake, or like you're swimming in the ocean, and you're swimming over an open area where you know that there's hundreds of feet of water beneath you. Like it is so deep, a whale could be underneath you, but you would never know. And that like feeling of somberness is terrifying and making me lose my hair, apparently. Yes. Okay. Oh, I have to explain the next one. Yeah, there's a bald redeem. They're balding me. The next one, another thing I really dislike are nuh-uhs. I really dislike nuh-uhs. And the reason why is when I was in school or talking to my parents, especially when I was growing up, people would say things like, I would ask a question. I'd be like, why is it like this? Or like, why do we have to do this? Why do I have to eat my vegetables, right? I don't want to eat my vegetables. Why do I have to eat them? And my parents would always be like, because you have to, you know, you got to do it. And I'm like, what? Explain it to me, okay? If I really dislike rules and things that exist that have no rhyme or reason behind them, and people saying nuh-uh about it. That makes me really upset. So when I get nuh-uh'd, I get pretty mad. I get pretty triggered, especially when someone says like something is unknowable or impossible or whatever, many of things. I'm just like, grr. Yo, Carbon, you gotta get nutrients in the veggies. Eat the veggies. See, I would take that as an explanation, but a lot of people just don't want to give that. Oh, I thought you meant you dislike the phrase nuh-uh. Okay, the phrase nuh-uh is kind of funny, but I dislike the concept of it, of like stonewalling someone. Okay, and the last one is, I mean, it makes sense. I'm a scientist, right? It's uncertainty. I dislike uncertainty. Yeah, look at that. I don't know. Does anyone here like uncertainty? Like, does anyone here like, wow, I love waking up in the morning and not knowing what will happen and anything could go. I mean, I guess that's kind of, I mean, you know, there's a lot of potential, but I hate uncertainty in like lab experiments and stuff like that. And I hate like quantum physics. Like what is up with the Heisenberg uncertainty principle? What's up with that? Like, why can't I know both a particle's momentum and position? Like why is it weird like that? That's fucked up. And that makes me mad. I think I had a crash out when I was in school and I first learned quantum physics, and I learned that it was physically impossible to know everything about a particle due to quantum physics. I had a crash out. I like thought the world was fake and I was super mad. And I was like, are we sure? Like maybe everyone's wrong. Maybe like the entire scientific community is wrong on this. And I had to talk to my professor. They're like, it's okay. There's at least one kid every year who crashes out from this. You're just another one. And I'm just like, okay. And then they showed me all the evidence and I was just like, wow, this makes it worse. The fact that there's so much evidence makes it worse. Technically you can't, but you can catalog all the variations. Yeah, that's true. You can get most of the variations. Also, hello, Fred. Welcome in. Okay. Oh, are you ready for the next slide? Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Da-na-na-na. And someone asked earlier what my favorite anime was, and behold, boom, anime. I have a section specifically for anime I like. And this right here on my left is my wife. This is this is that's 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 what anyway. Some anime that I really enjoy. I really liked Code Geass. It was one of the first anime that I watched. Probably too early in my development time. I watched it and thought to myself, wow, that's crazy. Mechs and stuff. That's like, imagine you had this power to just control people with your brain. And I totally miss the overtones of like classism and war and all that stuff because I was too young. So it's like those people who watch the Batman movies. Like they watch a Joker movie and they like and they take the wrong thing away from it. You know what I mean? It was like that when I was a young kid, and now I think it's too late for me. Now I know though. Hey Meekin, hello, welcome in. Yeah, but also later on I watched Full Metal Alchemist, and then I also had the same thing. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I should have put that there. I watched both Full Metal Alchemist and the Brotherhood version. I really enjoy the Brotherhood version a lot more, and I really like the anime, and I was a huge fan. I was like, oh my god, this is the best anime ever. I was like, this is the best anime ever. And I was like one of those shills who was like, this is gonna stay on the top of my anime list for all of eternity. And then actually I think modern anime is getting pretty up there. I'll tell you which one is my favorite anime of all time in a bit. But I have been watching Gotchika. I wanted to put some like more modern anime in here as well. I've been really enjoying that show. It's about like a trash planet with like I want to spoil it for you. It is a really fun take on like different societies and like trash people, and they have like good action sequences, and all the characters have really cool designs and they're really diverse. Yeah, I like it a lot. Do you like Demon Slayer? Oh, you know what, I do like Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is pretty it's fun, but I think it's become very samey over the course of many arcs. You know, it's one of those things where the first season and Mugen Train was really good, but I watched the most recent Demon Slayer movie and I thought it was okay. But the first, oh my goodness, Rengoku, shed a tear. Shed a tear for that man. And fun fact, it's Lelouch's birthday tomorrow. What? Do I have to celebrate Lelouch's birthday? Is that what we're gonna do? That could be a fun thing. Yeah. Okay. And speaking of similar like shonen anime, I like Chainsaw Man and JJK. I think both of those are really good anime. Though JJK has been not JJK. Chainsaw Man has come under some allegations as of late due to his gooner tendencies. Pretty funny, but yeah, I do really like Chainsaw Man. I think it's a great anime. And well, I think the visuals and the story is just like crazy out of there. I don't know what sort of message it has. I really don't know if it has like a big moral message like some of the other anime do, but it's fun. It's a fun watch, that's for sure. Yeah. Hi, hello, Dixie. And what else? Chainsaw Man, JJK was really fun. I like the prequel movies. I like the current movies. I like the bromance between Gojo and Geto. I love like the interactions with the special grades. I like the whole series. I think it's like they have a very colorful cast and it's very typical shonen. Yeah. And I also like My Hero Academia. It was pretty good. I haven't watched the most recent episodes though, so don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna catch up to it later. All right. Bromance. I mean, you can say it however you want to say. And the reason why I put 2B Hero X on here is I really like anime that make you feel like they make anyone feel like they can be special. you know, like My Hero Academia, the first season, did a really good job of this. To Be Hero X, I think, does a good job of this. There are a handful of anime that just make it feel like, whoa, the sky's the limit. Like anyone can be a superhero, you know. That's really fun. It's like it gets you pumped. And I love that. It gets me pumped. It makes me think that I can do whatever, I can do anything, and including being an astronaut VTuber. Yes, very good show. And yeah, I specifically really highly recommend To Be Hero X because it's a show about like you trying to be a hero despite the realities of the world crushing against you, and people still rising to the occasion regardless, you know. Okay, I got a silly troll one that I mentioned before earlier. The silly one is, my status as an assassin obviously exceeds that of the heroes. I just wanted to put one of the really long anime names. I don't know what's going on with Japan as of late, but all the manga that's been coming up recently and all the new anime shows, like the trashy isekais, always have like 20 bajillion characters, and not 20 bajillion characters, 20 bajillion letters in their title. And I'm just like, why? This makes your search optimization awful. Like, can anyone ever find you? How do you pronounce your name? This is horrible. I watched it because of you and I low-key liked it. You know, it's not every anime has to be highbrow, all right? It's just sometimes it's fine to just watch an anime and enjoy some isekai trash, okay? I'm not ashamed to admit that sometimes I stoop down there and I'm shoveling that trash in my mouth, and I have a great time doing it, right? People don't read the summary, so they summarize the story in the title. That I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. Oh man, is our literacy going down that much? Oh no. Anyway, and my favorite anime of all time, the one that I enjoy the most right now is Frieren. I really like Frieren. I think it is a very comfy show, makes me feel things, and it's a slower paced show but with still action, and I like the character, I like the romance. Yeah, Frieren is a very, very good show. It made me slow down in life. I used to be like super Sigma grind set my whole early school times, and Frieren was just like, yo, you know what, you gotta enjoy the journey too. And I was like, whoa, you're right. Are you excited for season 2? Yeah, I am. I really am. I'm gonna go watch it. I already have a Star cosplay, so maybe I'll get some friends together and we'll like wear a Star cosplay. We'll all cosplay together. I'll wear my Star cosplay and we'll go. That could be fun. Do like a showcase of some kind. Yeah. Full Metal Alchemist was my first ever anime because someone cosplayed Edward and I thought it looked cool. You know, Edward Elric with his like metal arm is a really cool cosplayable character, and the cape, you know, very striking. Yeah. Man, there's so much anime that I need to go back to. There's so much anime that I need to watch. All right. I don't want to stay on the anime slide for too long. I want to go to my next thing. My next slide piece. My games. What games do I play? What games do you think Carbon plays? League of Legends. Okay, I just put League here because I thought it would be funny. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it would be funny if I just put League as the only game. Okay, I will say I have played other games. I do really enjoy Elden Ring. I played a number of small comfy games that I really liked. I'm currently playing Tears of the Kingdom. That's been a really fun game. I will say though, I'd say 90% of my time is League of Legends. I've tried Marvel Rivals too. I've played Marvel Rivals. Freaking Toma. Hi Toma. Hey, League is a great game. It's just I want a brainless quick fix game, you know? I just come in, queue up, play an ARAM for like 20 minutes, get my fix, and then hop off, you know? And that's all I need. Whereas all the other games that I play, like if I want to play Cyberpunk 2077, for example, right? Like I have to set hours of my day aside and I have to get into the mood and I have to like relearn the controls and everything, you know? And nobody got time for that. And in League of Legends, I get to okay, that makes me sound like a sadist. I'm just saying it's fun to play competitive games. It's fun to play competitive games and win. All right, I enjoy that. It's nice. It's nice. I don't like playing against robots. I like knowing that there's a human on the other side that is losing. All right. Okay. What else do I have? Oh. What are my goals for the year? Whoa, my little expedition streamer goals. These are my stream goals for the year. Well, for I guess, is it for the years or for as a content creator in general? No, I would say it's for the year. I can be aggressive. I'll set a SMART goal, a small, measurable, actual, realistic, timely goal. Okay, you know what? I was ready in the first half, but then I forgot. And you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah. This year, because the year's ending soon. Okay. Next year. Hold on. Next year. At 2026 goals. All right. I want to learn something new. I always love learning new things, and that's no exception. I want to keep doing new stuff, and I want to make sure that I find time to like read books and do the things that I want to do. I get very upset if I'm like really stagnant and I feel like I'm not changing, you know? If I just do the same thing day in and day out, I get really depresso espresso. Oh my gosh. And so making sure I have time to try out new things is really important for me. Oh, Resta. Oh my gosh, welcome in, Resta. Thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hi, can we shout them out, please? Thank you for the for YouTube, for the YouTube watchers. Sometimes we get raided on Twitch, and we gotta thank them. Okay. Also, a thing that I've been asked for so long, literally since like, gosh, the first time I started, like the first debut that I've ever had. You guys want a plushie? I want to get you a plushie too, okay? All right, I want us to be finally able to get our own plush, and I think 2026 we can do it. I think in the year of 2026 we should be able to get a plushie. And you know what peeves me? You know what really grinds my gears is that there are multiple community members with carbon plushies, and I don't have one. I don't even have one. And it's gotten to the point where dedicated members of the community will either design and order their own plushies or just make it from scratch by hand. Okay. And I see you. So that is one of the things that I'm like, man, I want to do. Oh, and a Glorp plushie would be an amazing thing too. Like, look at Glorp. Look how cute Glorp is. Could you imagine Glorp as a plushie? Come on, right? So I think having a Glorp, maybe like a Glorp lap pillow or something, or I don't know. Either way, I'd be really excited for both of those. They'd be really cute. And this year, I've been asked at least a dozen times by people that I have never met. Carbon, do you sing? You have a really nice singing voice. I think you would be a really good singer. I've had multiple people say this to me, and it's like, and some of them are professional like utaites, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, really? It's like I'll pop into a Discord call and I'll just like start talking and saying hello to them, and they'll be like, you should sing. and unprompted, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if I have that skill. I think I'm tone deaf. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to rhythm. And they said, no, Carvin, anyone can sing. We'll teach you. And I'm like, okay. So my goal for 2026 is I will steel myself, despite the internal embarrassment that I'm feeling. I will steel myself and I will release one cover. I don't know, maybe I release more, but at least I'll do one. Okay, I'm gonna try. Hey, baby steps. Okay, I just want it. I'll try to do it soon. Okay, but maybe I really like it. Maybe I'm really good at it. Who knows? And if I'm horrible at it, then so be it. Okay, at least I have tried. That's like, I want to get something out there. Start with Barbie Girl. I'm not gonna start with Barbie Girl. What are we doing after this? Oh yeah, I should give you a little clue. After the little presentation, we won't be playing a game. Instead, I'll be giving you a tour. I'll be giving you a tour of Japan. It'll be a fun time, and I'll yap with chat a little bit more. You still owe the Discord a karaoke? Oh my gosh. For those of you who don't know and who are new here, I missed a community meetup. Like, I promised a VR chat meetup and I missed it. I was late. I didn't show up in time. And because I missed it, I said I would host another one and I would sing. I said I would sing, and I'm scared. I'm gonna have to get so drunk for that. I'm gonna get so drunk for that one, but you know, it's fine. I'll lock in. It'll be okay. You weren't late. You missed it entirely. I slept it. I was on like 2 hours of sleep. I'm sorry. But I will show up. I will show up next time. Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? Oh. I am also very, very highly motivated by spite. Okay. I got haters, chat. I found out that some of my IRL people that I've known discovered that I was a VTuber. Okay, some IRL people that I knew have found out that I'm a VTuber, and they think that it's cringe and loser behavior, and I disagree. All right, I disagree, and I'm gonna crush them. Okay, I'm gonna be the most awesome, coolest VTuber ever, and they can suck it. You know, they can suck it. They were literally like, wow, that's so cringe, and I'm like, what are you doing, huh? Are you putting on a magical anime girl outfit and singing to the masses? I don't think so. I don't think you're wearing a cool astronaut suit and telling people science facts. Huh? What are you doing on your hobbies? Okay, so they just don't appreciate true art when they see it. Crush them. Thank you. Blaspheme. Yeah, they are blasphemers indeed. So that's gonna be a fun thing for me. I really do enjoy like some motivation, and I do like proving people wrong. So yeah. And one of the things that I do really want to have is I would really like a meet and greet. There are quite a lot of you now, a lot more than when I first started streaming. I had like 3 viewers. I didn't know anyone in the community at all, and now I not only know a bunch of other VTubers that I've just met throughout the past year, but I've also, there's so many awesome Carbonauts that I want to see. So I really hope that this year I can do like just some of those virtual meetups that are at conventions all the time. I think they seem to be pretty difficult to get into, as in like it's a thing where you have to know someone or have to be clouded in a certain way. But I'm gonna try my best. But sorry, that was my cat. Also, I got scared. Thank you, Titan. Oh God, I need water. You scared me. Twitch chat scared me. Thank you. W gifters. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hmm. What is it? For those of you who didn't know, IRL Carbon in the third world has worn a maid outfit and has shared his maid outfit to us in the Discord. Oh, oh, did you just say something, Glorp? Did you just speak? What the? Okay, Glorp. Okay, I see you. Leafy, thank you for the 4 months. Oh, and a raid too? Thank you, raiders. Hi. Welcome in. Carl Raid, hello, hi. We're just going through our little PowerPoint slide right now. A little slide of, oh, here's our goals for the year. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to do meet and greet. Like, imagine being able to like have being able to talk to each person and then like get to know you guys more individually. I think that'd be really fun. And you guys can tell me about like what you're up to, all the things you've done. Oh man, I'm gonna get scared though. Some people are like, whoa, Carbon, I've watched you for 100 hours, and I'm like, what the? Whoa, you know so much about me. You know more about me than my parents. I'm scared. But I think it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it regardless. So I'll try to get some partnerships this year. I've been very like closed off in my shell, but I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna do it. All right. Okay. Do I have any more slides? I think I do. Let me check. Oh, there's the socials. Oh, here's like the little socials, and I have a little Oshi mark. I forgot about this slide. Hi, look at that. Look. If you noticed, all my socials are Carbon VT except for Twitch. Twitch is a special exception. I dropped the VT there because that was the only place that I could get the name. Yay! But otherwise, you can just do Carbon VT and I'll probably show up, hopefully. I don't know. And last but not least, boom! Here is my credits. The model was made by Muchi Desi 514. You can find them on Twitter. They made both the model art and the rig. They did a very good job. I also have a chibi model and some like other small model designs that I occasionally, ever so rarely whip out, and that was made by Mr. Pocati. I'll just leave this up for a little bit so people can look. And one of the newer things that you'll notice is that if you see the new Twitch badges right now, and I'll also add them to YouTube doesn't have that yet, but I'm going to set up YouTube membership over the course of the next couple weeks, and you can look out from Rainery did all the new planet badges. So they're very cute. I really like the planet badges, and there's so many of them. I love the designs. It's very well done pixel art, so highly recommend. Yeah. And also I showed some really awesome art. This is a preview of something that we will maybe use in the future. It's my profile picture right now too. It's one of my favorite art pieces. Also, I just love how like chibi, like cute, squishy Glorp is here. Like, I just think it's adorbs. I think it's adorbs. Love that art. Love it. Anything else I want to say about this? I did want to say, if you're new here, you should join the Discord. Let me ping it. I think they already pinned it in YouTube, so let me put it here. Oh, and Twitch. What the mods are so on top of it. That's crazy. That's insane. Thank you, mods. W mods, thank you for helping out. I know it's more difficult because it's on 2 platforms today and they're a little chaotic, but I very much appreciate it. You've been very helpful. Can we thank the mods? Thank you, W mods. Yes. This is, oh yeah, the art piece that's on the tote bag. Yeah, I do like that art piece. Is my favorite one. Okay, W mods. Good job, guys. If you wanted to meet more Carbonauts and see more stuff about me or get like any schedule updates and just know what's going on, you can always follow in the Discord server. I do notification pings there for everyone, and we have events that are hosted by the mods literally every week. And not only that, I think there are a lot of cool people there. So if you want to go check it out, go do it. What are you waiting for? All right. Why are you so bouncy sometimes? It's because I'm bouncing. And if I'm not bouncing, then I'm staying still. That's why. That's why. Okay. And ooh. Now I have another thing for you. Okay. All right, chat. Are you ready? I have a very special thing for you. We're gonna yap now. I've been focused on mostly getting the PowerPoint done, but now it's gonna be you and me, chat. We're gonna yap. We're gonna yap. All right. Okay. I want you to go get into some comfy clothes. We're gonna go on a trip. We're gonna go on a road trip. Actually, it's a far off facility location, right? You'll know when you see it. I'm gonna throw you guys on the waiting soon screen while you go get ready. I'm gonna go change into some comfy clothes as well, and then we're gonna go for a ride. Okay? Okay? I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Whoa! Hello? Hello? I'm back. I hope you packed well. I hope you packed well, chat. I hope you had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Yeah? Yeah? Hi. All right. Let me make sure to turn down some of the musics. Boom, boom, banana. Okay, can turn down. Okay, more peaceful music. And do you want to know why? You want to know why? Are you ready? Are you ready? You're not gonna be ready. You're not gonna be ready. It's gonna catch you totally off guard. Hello? Hi? Guess where we are? Guess where we are? We're on a train in Tokyo. We're in Japan right now. We're getting on a train. I am taking you to the Gyushu Prefecture. It is a rural area in Japan to go see an amazing science experiment. And so in the meantime, ooh, this is a little loud. In the meantime, we're gonna go travel together. We're gonna go have a good time. And so let's go travel together. We can just hang out and yap on the train while we go. Right? Yeah. Where'd you get the tickets? Don't worry about it. I know a guy who knows a guy. All right. Not surprised. I know. I did do that YouTube short earlier, so some of you might be expecting it, right? But I think it's a cute way for us to like just hang out and yap while the train goes, and we can just look at it. Thank you, Antique. Thank you. And I apologize if I wasn't able to read chat earlier, but now I'm paying a lot more close attention, and now it's just us hanging out. It's just us hanging out. We can yap for a little bit before we go to the actual facility. Once we get there, I'll give you guys like we can go do a little tour and explore Super Kamiokande, which is the detector that we're going to be looking at, the neutrino detector that won 2 Nobel Physics Prizes. I've done so much research from that place in the like past couple days. It's actually insane. Actually insane. Did you know that there's a train simulator game? I did not know. School field trip vibes? Yeah, kind of, right? Yeah. Man, I've been so busy recently, and I'm really glad that I was still able to stream and make the debut. Honestly, if it wasn't like a big stream like this, I don't know if I would have made it. Things have gotten so busy at the space station. Oh my goodness. I've had to meet with a lot of multiple people. Things have also been breaking at the space station too, but I'm glad that I was able to find time to do this. Oh, that's the one. Didn't they redesign it a bit after it imploded? Yeah. Oh my gosh, this really is school field trip vibes. Like, you already know where we're going, so you're asking questions, so I'm like priming you for the actual trip. I feel like a school's trip, like I feel like a school guide tour, you know? Yes, there was a disaster at this facility in, I believe, 2003, a very long time ago. And all the photo detectors, all the detectors inside the facility shattered, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. And afterwards, they redesigned it to make it so that the shatter risk would be significantly reduced. I was born in 03. Yeah, that facility was built for a long time ago. Ooh, I should tell you the origin. Do you guys want to know? No, or should I tell you when I'm actually there? No, I should leave some things a mystery. so that by the time we get there, you can really enjoy and appreciate it. I'll give you a little bit of teaser though. Super Kamiokande gets its name because there's actually a precursor. There's a Kamiokande detector. It's the same design except significantly smaller. Super Kamiokande is just a bigger version. Yeah, that's really it. And I'll tell you a secret. There's currently construction of a hyper Kamiokande. Even more, right? Crazy. Question, do you have a license to drive this? I do not. which is why that guy over there is driving it. Thank you, train driver. Thank you, train driver. Am very jealous of the public transportation system in Japan. Like, it is actually phenomenally good. Every single time I travel or look at other places that are traveling around, I'm like, what the heck is going on with their public transportation? For those of you who don't know, I am based in the United States. That's why I work on a lot of space stuff for the US, mostly research. And so I don't get the chance to travel to other countries very often, but I would love to. Oh, you know what? That's actually another goal of mine. I would say another goal for the upcoming year is maybe I'd like to travel to Japan. That would be really awesome to do a Japan trip. And I know a lot of VTubers also go down there and travel. I could even coordinate a trip. Yeah, I would love to visit. Also, Europe, I want to go to Rome. I've been to Italy once before and it was really good. There's a lot of really fun places that I'd like to travel with you, chat. And if we go, I'll take lots of photos that I can show you and do like a little tour with it. Yeah, looking forward to it. You could do an IRL trip and stream it. True, I could. I don't want to be one of those obnoxious IRL streamers though who like disturb the local population. But I'm down to stream it. I'm down to like be there. Oh, what's this? We're moving. Whoa. Wow, they don't stay at the stations very long, do they? But anyway, chat, you know what? Since we got some time here, where are you from? Well, how did you get here? Where are you? What country are you guys from? I'm curious. I bet most of you guys are American, but I hear some of you are from Japan. I'm sure you're all over. I'm from Pensacola. What? I don't even know where that is. I've never even heard of that. Whoa. Australian? We got some people from down under? Okay, we got some Americans as well. Singaporeans? Philippines? Wow. Florida? Poland? Damn. I guess they're from all over the place. That's really awesome. I will say, I think the majority of you are Americans or Canadians. That's what the demographics say, though I'm always surprised. It is really nice to see like everyone has a very large varied experience. So, you know, I think the little like fun astronaut science stuff really does bring people together. Lots of Freedom Land peeps there. Yeah. that too. Oh, I love this little song that they have at the train station. That's really cute. Okay, wait, let me blow my nose. I got a little allergies from going outside, you know, not in my completely sealed space station. Every single time I come down here on Earth, it's just, you know, man, so much pollution. Give me a second. What? Okay. You have attachment issues. You know, you're like the kids that if I look away, you start causing trouble immediately. You know what? I'm gonna go to one of those kindergarten places and get those vests and line rope and make you guys all hold hands. You guys all have to hold onto the line and wear a high vis vest while we walk to the facility. All right? I don't think I can leave you alone. That'd be a long line. We get to the end of the tour and we're like missing half the line. That'd be really funny. Oh, one of the reasons why things have been a little scuffed today, I will tell you. I recently upgraded the spaceship computer. The computer for the space station has been kind of jank recently. It's not been the best. I'm on a older generation computer, like fourth generation, super like way older, as in none of the new computer parts actually fit into the motherboard. And I did a recent upgrade all today. Also, Sim, oh my gosh, nice to see you on YouTube. Hi. Yeah. I was able to upgrade my PC all today, and I was really proud of myself. I've downloaded all the software. I've gotten the new OBS scenes set up so that there'd be less scuffed, and everything is so buttery smooth. Oh my gosh, YouTube debut plus new computer setup with better compute. We have more time to stream now. We have more content in the works. I've already recorded 2 more shorts. Like, things are looking up, you know. I'm really excited. Oh, oh, someone said RAM prices. It was $400. But other than that, no, nothing broke. Yay! Yay! Yeah, for those of you who don't know, RAM prices have been extremely expensive recently, mostly because in order to run very large machine learning models, you need a lot of RAM. And so a lot of AI companies are buying up a ton of RAM. And I'm sorry guys, I know it's my debut, but I kind of hurt my throat a little bit earlier. I'm gonna go sleepy-eyed carbon mode. I've been actually trying to hold strong earlier in stream to like push myself out there, but last night I stayed up really late because the reason why my new computer setup didn't break, like I didn't actually break anything, is because I went to go visit my little brother. My little brother really loves building computers, and I wanted to spend some time with him. Yeah, Carmen has a little bro. So I went to go travel down to see him, and he helped me build the computer, and we had a lot of fun quality time together. And he made me stay up extremely late, and we talked a lot. And now my voice is gone. So I'll rest it for a little bit on the trip, and then I'll save it, and then when we go do the tour, I will tour again. I'll be locked in for the tour. It was really fun. Yeah, he felt so proud of himself too while he was assembling things. He was like, this is how you do it. Oh my gosh. And the thing was, we had a special computer build. It's a mini, is it a mini ITX board? I don't know what it's called. SFF PC. It's one of the smaller computer PCs. It's like really tiny, and the trade-off for that, because it's so tiny, is that you have to fit everything in the tiniest cramped spot. And we had to unscrew and re-screw the CPU like 4 or 5 times, like the CPU cooler, and like position them in different spots. And I had to switch out the RAM sticks because the RAM that we had was too tall. It was 10 millimeters too tall. Whose phone is this? Pick up your phone. There we go. Okay. I had bought a really fast pair of RAM, like a new RAM. And for people who are wondering what RAM is, it's just like a extra memory thing for your graphics card. Very important for things like video games. And so I bought the newest, fastest one. It was 600 megahertz, 6,000 megahertz. And when I installed it, it was 10 millimeters, just barely too high because of the tiny system. It just could not fit, and I had to downgrade a whole generation in order to fit a RAM, and it cost me money too because I had to go out and buy a shittier version of RAM at the horrible prices that are out right now. But we got it, and now I have a extremely small compact PC that we can travel with anywhere. So I'm really excited for that. So when we go on train trips like this and we travel to different places around the world, around the country, I can take you guys with me. So it'll be significantly easier for me to stream while on the go, which I plan to do a lot of next year. Yeah, so I'm very excited for that. Oh, I do really like this train system here. Just seems so organized. Look at all these people like just chilling. Thank you for the follow, VTuber toe sucker. Appreciate it. Hi. All right, I think I can connect TTS properly. Let's see if this is available for you guys. So for the Twitch stream, for the Twitch viewers, I should be able to turn on Glorp so they can talk to Glorp, and that'll be a fun time. I know they really like talking to Glorp, so let's leave it on for a little bit while we're traveling. They're so excited. I'm gonna make it pricey though. Let's see if this will work. Let's see. Will this work? Let me test. Can I redeem it myself? Give me a moment. Ba-na-na-na, do. Will it work? Wait, it's not working? Is it not working? Huh. Okay. Okay, it does not seem to be working. Hold on. Oh, they have English in here for the train. That kind of makes sense because this is a very popular train path. I'm sure there are a lot of tourists here. Give me a moment. Let me fix Glorp. I think it's still broken right now. Okay. Maybe this will be fixed now. Let's test. Let's test. Do. Oh, there we go. Oh no. I was covering the train station while I was working on that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was blocking your beautiful vision. Hello. Fixing Glorps and PCs. Yeah. I mean, you know, that was one of the things that I really thought about really hard when I decided. just a little scuff. That was one of the things I thought really hard about when I was deciding, oh, do I want to be an astronaut VTuber? Do I want to do physics research? This is really challenging. Or I could just do like a typical 9-to-5 thing and it'd be significantly easier. But you know, I just like I like trying. I like this. I like this. I don't want to be anywhere else. Yeah. After 2020, they label stations by numbers. Oh, they don't say the names anymore. That's kind of a shame. I like the funny station names. I think they're really silly. I like them a lot. I can't personally hear Glorp. Wait, you guys can't hear Glorp? Hold on. I realize that that's my fault. Oh. I can hear Glorp. Give me a second. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's see if this will work now. I think it should work. Why have I not been able to... Oh no. Hello.
Hello.
There we go. Okay. There's our smooth voiced Glorp. There we go. TTS not working. TTS is working now. Also, hello, Nosferry. Welcome in. Oh, Nosferry is our editor, by the way. They help edit a lot of the videos that you see on the clip channel. Hello. There we go.
So much scuff.
Yes. Yes. I mean, blatantly, it's on my fault for setting up the new PC, but I thought I would just go run with it anyway. Hey, I'd rather try something really ambitious and then screw up a little bit and learn from it than to not try it all. You guys really want Demon Glorp. Is that Glorp's voice? Yeah, that's Glorp's voice. Doesn't Glorp have a nice voice? It's such a regal, like rich 401k-esque voice. I will never get used to Glorp sounding like a grown-ass man. I think
What
it's
happened
funny.
to my voice?
It's an update. I had to use a new voice model. The one that I was using before was free, and it was a hack. I was using a workaround hack, and they caught on to me.
What did you bring for lunch on the train ride?
What did I bring for lunch? I got a little onigiri. I got a bento onigiri. That's what I
Glorp
brought for
hit
myself.
puberty.
What about you? What about you? What would you bring on your field trips? I always packed rice balls when I went on field trips and trips in general. I thought they were very easy to eat, and I could dual hand them. I'd have I have my left hand one type of rice
popcorn.
ball, my right hand the other type, and I just go om. Popcorn. Is that the Azure API? Oh my gosh, you recognize it? No, it's actually 11 Labs if you're curious. Azure is probably cheaper though. Yeah, something that I didn't realize is the setting up all the streaming stuff is very technical, quite complicated. So I had a lot of
I
help.
have mango ice cream. Y'all want a bite?
Mango sticky rice is one of my favorite foods. I only recently discovered. I've had mango sticky rice for the first time last year, and it was genuinely like my obsession for the next 2 months. I was just eating mango sticky rice every week. I didn't realize how good it was. Sorry, I was thinking about mango ice cream made me think about mango sticky rice. Yeah. I've been thinking about doing this. Sorry, you're making me think about food, and then you're making me think about foodies and food tours, where you know how there's some people who travel from one place to another and go eat the most delicious yummy foods and vlog the whole thing. I think what would be really cool is if we did something where we did a where we vlogged or showed a science travel thing. Because I go to a lot of science labs, but if we did a event where every single time I went to a science lab, I'd get I'd apply for filming rights and then recorded it and then did a little tour. That'd be really cool. I was even thinking about
Brings 2 huge bags of fried chicken and 2 large boxes of fries. Want some?
I would like some, yes. KFC is a delicacy in Japan. But I was even thinking about getting a group of VTubers together to go to the
Did you
Super
ever get
Kami
Bingsu
Kande.
last time? You
I
owe us a
didn't.
food pic.
I didn't get Bingsu. It closed. KFC is shit in Japan? Really? I thought it was like a delicacy. I thought it was like Christmas KFC. No? What happened? What did did it go downhill? What the? That's insane. What's happening up in YouTube chat? Why are we getting counting? Can we mute them? Thank you, mods. Sandwiches and juices are also a great option for travel. That's true.
Carbon. How do we get numbers from letters? I'm so lost. It makes no sense. I'm trying to relearn algebra. Sobs.
When you start doing higher and more advanced math, the amount of numbers you're going to see is going to exponentially decrease. Pretty soon you're just going to see a bunch of symbols, and that's okay. Most stuff is abstract, and math is really just a formal process for abstraction. It is it's so borderline philosophy and thought that it is crazy. You know what, you're making me go on this little math rant. There is a mathematician who created the last. He made Fermat's last theorem, and this Fermat, this guy in the 1600s, was a mathematician who came up with an equation. He just silly equation, and he said that there are no numbers that satisfy this equation. It was a derived version of a squared plus b squared equals c squared. You know, the Pythagoras theorem, you know, the thing that you see of triangles. He changed it a little bit and he said, yep, there's no number given certain conditions that will ever solve this equation. And then he said he found a proof for it. He found a proof to show that this is true, but then died before he wrote it down anywhere. The guy came up with a math theory that like really had no use case at all, and then said, oh, I could prove this, and then died. And some mathematicians later on saw this and they're like, huh, this really well-known, renowned mathematician was able to prove this. If I can also prove this, I'll get some clout. I'll get some clout by like solving this little math puzzle that has like no real human value. It like no immediate value, right? It's just a puzzle. And hundreds of years later, no one had solved it. For 300 years straight, literally hundreds of mathematicians tried to prove this equation and none of them could do it. It got to the point where people thought the original mathematician Fermat was trolling. They thought Fermat was trolling, that he was just like, you know, ha 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 ha, I left a little silly teehee for you and said that I could do it, and no one could do it until in 1990, in like the early 1990s, someone found a way to solve it and like tackled it, and nothing other than for the sake of the game, they were able to solve and prove the original equation, like literally hundreds of years later. And they had to involve multiple versions of modern math. They had to jump entire fields and cycle in through the most advanced topics to solve it, and they were able to do it. But to this day, we still have no idea if the guy back then was just bullshitting out of his ass, or if he actually knew how to do it and did it way before his time. Who knows? So I don't know, math is full of stories like that. The math floor is crazy. Like, did you know that there were math duels where like two mathematicians would challenge each other on like a competition of how many equations and values that they could solve and prove, just to see who would be smarter and get the lordship's sponsorship? It's crazy. Yeah. People killed each other over math things. There's like secret in the math duels, right? If you knew an equation, like let's say you knew how to, I don't know, solve for a triangle, right? And no one else knew how to do it, you could crush anyone who challenged you to a math duel because you would have an equation that they didn't know, right? And so in the olden days, in like the 1600s, math was actually kept secret. Like people would not talk about how to solve their math equations, and they would hold onto the math equation for their entire life, and it would be passed down from apprentice to apprentice. It was like a generational secret. It's like a how do I describe it? It's an heirloom. It's a literal philosophical heirloom that they would hide. And it wasn't until recently that we've all come together and are like trying to share as much math knowledge as possible in order to tackle the harder problems. But really, there are countless math problems today that theoretically could be solved. Like, a lot of people think that they can be solved, but no one has done it, and it's purely due to skill issue. It's like anyone could actually come up with an idea or to find the solution, but no one has. And there's a lot of what are they called? They're called conjectures, where you have something that you can't prove is wrong, but you can't prove it's right either. So it's just a conjecture. And there's a whole field, countless people looking for proofs in a complete sea of math conjectures. And that's why I don't do math. If you're wondering, like, hey, Carmen, why aren't you a mathematician? And why are you an astronaut? Why do you like physics more? Well, it's because if I was in math, I'd go insane. I would actually lose my marbles, because You are doing math duels. You are challenging like the philosophy of the human psyche, and you are chasing like pure numbers. There's no realistic basis to ground yourself. The thing with the thing with physics is you can tell and say, hey, why do we care about this? This has no real world impact, right? Like, if it doesn't have a real world impact, then yeah, let's not worry about it. Like a direct real world impact, then let's not worry about it. If it doesn't have a physical analog, who cares? But mathematicians are the complete opposite, where they're just like, they're in it for the pure pursuit. And that, man, that takes a certain level of insanity. All right. I used to think that I was crazy, but then I met a mathematician and I was like, oh my. I mean, you can solve anything if you make it up. You know, that is not true. That is not true. There's some mathematicians who can make up a bunch of math problems, but they can't solve them. That's the story of Chloe. Oh my gosh, I talked about this before. Chloe was a mathematician who really liked solving complex integrals and would post on forums about complex integrals to try to solve them. And what Chloe would do is she had a formula to create a really complex integral, and she would know the answer when she created it, but she had no idea how to get to the answer. So she would start with an answer and then like do a bunch of mutations in order to create like this really hard integral to solve. And then she'd be like, oh yeah, I know the answer to the integral, but I don't know how to solve it. So in order to learn how to solve the integrals, she would bait people on math forums by posting the question and then on another account posting the answer without any explanation of the work, and then baiting all the actual mathematicians in the field who had an idea of how to solve it to waste countless hours of their life in order to prove that this answer was correct. I'm like, wow, that's nefarious. I mean, yeah, it's like what is it, the theory on the internet where it's like the fastest way to get an answer is to give a wrong one and not ask a question. That's some arcane level of trolling. I know, right? They're like insane trolls. There's some insane trolls there. So yeah. Oh, I do like this. I don't know why, but like Japan scenery is just very nice. Do you think it's just like media coded? Have I been swayed by all the Japanese literature? The doors on the right side will open. Oh, thank you, Rain Clouds. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm enjoying our little trip and hanging out for a bit. A little bit, yeah. I do hear that Japan, while it's a very fun place to visit, it's not that great a place to live. Oh my gosh. I've talked to a lot of Japanese scientists, and man, is it competitive to be a technical like STEM person in Japan and Korea. There's only like a couple companies that you can work for, and they're all super selective because literally everyone is shooting for it. Like you'll have your entire high school class will all try to get into the same company, which is insane. Like that's crazy. Whereas in America, there's a lot more choice, so there's a lot more diversity of skill, but you end up in cases in like Japan, like everyone will get a PhD in semiconductors and only like a handful of them will get the job, and a lot of them have to turn to very low paying research or transfer out of the field completely. I would love to visit Japan, but I wouldn't want to live there. Yeah, so I feel the same way. I don't think I would want to live there, but I do want to visit a lot. I grew up in a desert. Any place with greenery is considered otherworldly to me. Oh, well, I'll tell you, you can travel quite to many places with lots of greenery. Just don't go to Greenland. Greenland has no greenery, ironically. Oh, I was fooled. I went to Greenland once and I was like, where's all the green stuff? Turns out it's in Iceland. If you don't have to work in Japan, it's actually very cool to live there. All right, okay. I think if you don't have to work anywhere, then it becomes a very cool place to live, you know? Hey, if that's a bar, I'm down. Any country is cool if you have no requirement of labor, right? You know, some people are really against like a super AGI, like a super AI that takes over the world, where for me, I'm like, yo, if a super AI comes into the world and solves literally every problem that humans have ever had and lets me stay at home and play video games all day and pursue my passions, I'm down. I'm down. Right? Like, please, you're literally gonna be homeless. Okay, you know what, there's two ways it can go. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. All right, it's either I'm gonna be homeless on the street because AI replaced me and has no more need for me, or we'll go so far the other way where I don't need to work ever again, and all of scarcity is solved, you know. Who's paying for the internet? Don't, it's a it's free for everyone, surely. I don't want to work just to barely make money. I want to work because I'm passionate about it. Oh. I have a story for you. I went to go visit recently some of my relatives who asked me, like a couple years ago, they were starting their careers and they're like, hey Carbon, how do you find out like what do you want to work in, or like how do you break into your field and find something that you're passionate about? And I was like, oh, you know, you got to try a bunch of things. You got to try a bunch of different stuff and see which ones you like, and then talk to people who have jobs that you want to have, and then you like really work hard to get there and do all these things, right? Anyway, I'm the type of person who needs to love what I do. Like, if I don't love what I'm doing, I'm not gonna do it. But it turns out, when I last talked to them, I was trying to get them to quit a trade school that their parents were telling them to go into, because the parents was just like, hey, you guys need a job, go through this trade school and then I'll get you a job at my company, even if you don't like it that much, and it'll pay a stable income. And I was like, that's a mistake. Go chase your dreams, right? Checked with them literally last month. They finished their trade school. They got a job at like their parents' company, doing the thing that they can tolerate but like they don't love, and they're having a great time. They just clock in and out. They don't think about work at all. They're not passionate about the field in any way, shape, or form. They're just doing it, and I'm just like, okay. And it works for them. So, you know, that's challenged my worldview a little bit, where I'm like, you know, people can be different from me and from you too. You don't need to love what you do. I think that's okay. Hello, hi Dorothy Kitty. It's exhausting if you do something that you don't like. Yeah, I think it depends on the person. I think some people don't get that exhausted from it, but for me, it exhausts me. It makes me very irate, and I get very upset about it. And I'm like, I'm wasting my time, and I only have so much of that, you know? Man, I want to choose my passion, but I need money to do that. I mean, it depends on what your passion is, but hopefully, if you're good enough at your passion, you can get really well paid on it. You know, that's the goal. That's the goal. I enjoy cold calling. IDKY is insane. That's. You don't go be a salesman, right? Wow, that's a crazy thing to enjoy. I do not enjoy that. A lesson I learned is that they don't pay you for how hard you work. They pay you for how unreplaceable you are. Ooh, that's true. That's true. Do you want to hear? I think I've told this story once time before. My very first job, I worked for as an intern at a small, tiny research lab, and we were manually annotating stuff. Like, we were writing down observations and recording data for the lab. And I, within the first 2 weeks of like starting this, I was like, whoa, I think there's a better way. I think I can make like a robot to automate a lot of this work so we don't have to spend a bunch of time doing it. I did it. I don't know if you can see where this is going, but I did it. I automated a lot of the data collection so that a single person could do the work of 10 people. And you know what they did? You know what my boss did? My very first jobo? They fired every single other student researcher in the department and kept me on. I got my entire department shut down. All the students got canned, and they left me there to run the robot. And they didn't even pay me more. They were just like, thanks, good job. Right? Oh my gosh. I was so scarred. I was like, I don't know what I was expecting to happen. I thought I would come in and they'd be like, whoa, good job. Now we can like do our research significantly faster and we'll give the students something more interesting to do. But instead, they just canned everyone. And I think they all hated my ass. Yeah. Greed makes me so sad because like, why are people like this? I just don't understand. They were gonna spend the money anyway, or they were willing to spend the money. They could have done extra research or like done other stuff, but I guess they cared more about the cost savings. And insane to me that they didn't even give me a raise or like a pat. They just said, here, good job, man. Gave me a pat on the back, and they gave me, okay, well technically they gave me a 20-cent raise. So there was a 20-cent raise involved, but like really, really, get them coffee or something at least, right? Oh, for me, I don't know. I don't think they wanted to talk to me. Yeah, it was 20 cents. Woo. 20-cent raise is crazy. I know at that point is, you know what? Actually, you're right. After a certain amount of money, giving someone a raise is actually worse than not doing anything. If you gave someone a 20-cent raise and they're making like what, $20 or $30 an hour, like, isn't that more of an insult than not doing anything at all? I didn't make that much. I think I was making like $15 an hour. I was a poor little research lab monkey, so low in the totem pole. If the PI looked at me, I would shudder. I'd be like, oh my gosh, please don't notice me. 40 hours a week, that's $32 a month. Hey, I can buy a couple cups of coffee with that. Hello, Carbon. I'm a student in neutrino research group, and I love your physics insights. Oh my gosh, we're about to go see the neutrino detector right now. We're going right now. Oh, okay. This is a kind of funny retcon. The facility we're going to is known as a neutrino detector, but that was not its original use case. Super Kamiokande was built to be a proton decay detector. It was supposed to detect one of the rarest, most, and by rarest, I mean extremely rare, the rarest possibly event that ever theorized in physics, which is proton decay. Meaning every particle at some point gets too old and spontaneously decays, and protons are no exception, except for some reason, protons are extremely stable. And to this day, no one has ever seen a proton decay. There's a lot of theories that they do decay, but no one has seen it. So what Super Kamiokande was trying to do was trying to isolate every single variable across that could ever cause a false signal and look at a giant vat of protons, which is water, right? They just filled an entire 15 Olympics or 14 Olympic sized swimming pools full of water, full of protons, and just looked at it with cameras. And we're like, hey, one of these protons is going to decay, right? Like anytime now, one of these protons are going to do it. And they've been at it for like over 20 years and there has been zero decay. They have not observed a single proton decay. And so that is the reason why now there is Hyper Kamiokande, which is 100 times bigger. So they're just gonna build the exact same setup. They're gonna make it way bigger, and they're gonna hope to God that they see the proton decay. Yeah. That's interesting, but what's the benefit of observing proton decay? The benefit is to prove that it exists, right? Like right now it's a theory. It's a pretty strong, fundamentally backed theory, but we haven't seen it. You know, experiments are what tie down physics and make sure that we're not going insane. Yeah. Though, also, hello, Emo Pause. Welcome in. Hi. What was I saying? They now call Super Kamiokande a neutrino detector because it's really good at detecting neutrinos. So even though it hasn't caught a proton decay event, it has won multiple Nobel Prizes for different neutrino detections. And that's a big deal. So they've kind of pivoted its use case a little, and they've been making a lot of good work with it. So yeah. There's a lot of like really highly experimental particle physics that are absolutely crazy, and the equipment needed to do it are insane. Like most of the stuff you'll see today when we go on the tour are all custom made. Yeah. Watch proton decay and big boom happen. I don't. You think the proton decay will happen? The universe will explode? Nah, maybe it's possible. It could be like the world never undergoes a proton decay, like we never see it. I used to think I was an energetic typer, but I looked at TikTok and I came across a short where they said signs of a dry texter, and I literally qualified for all of them. I think you're worrying about it too much. I promise you it's probably fine. Wait, but doesn't proton decay take like a ton of time? Like 10 to the 31st years? Yeah, it does take a lot of time. The idea though is that if you have enough protons, you'll eventually see one. Like statistically speaking, you might see one. And so that's the goal. That's like what they're trying to do. Okay, I think we're almost there. Let me go get some water. I'll let the train run for a little bit. You guys can look at the train. Enjoy the vibes.
This is the Yamanote Line train bound for Shinagawa and Tokyo. The next station is Ebisu, JY21. The doors on the right side will open. Please change your floor, the Shonan Shinjuku Line and the Hibiya subway line.
Hello. Hi. Oh, Kitsune Quest. Thank you for the follow. What the? Welcome in. Hi. Alrighty. Do you hear this? Guess what I got? I got some cookies.
Carbon finally got his training license?
Train license, you mean? Yeah. I got some Girl Scout cookies, actually. I brought them so that we could snack on this trip. Might as well eat one today. before we keep going. Yeah. Have you guys ever had Girl Scout cookies? Do you have a favorite Girl Scout cookie? Yum, yum. You know what cookie I'm eating? Can you guess? Can you guess what my favorite one is? The coconut ones? That's a good guess. That's a good guess. But no. No. It's the... I'll wait for a little bit. Let's see. I'll tell you. I do, but it's not mint chocolate. My favorite are the Thin Mints. I like the Thin Mint cookies. They're very yummy. They're very yummy. I also like putting them in the refrigerator so they're extra crunchy, you know? Yeah. Thin Mint cookies are really good. The lemon ones are good too, though. I like those as well. What the fudge is that? Oh, it's a very American thing. Here, let me pull up an image for you.
Now that I think about it, how do you push up your glasses inside the helmet if it moves? Bro, you better share that shit right now.
I flip it
also,
upside
the
down.
coconut ones are the best.
I just flip upside down, you know, and the glasses fall in. Surely, that's how it works. Oh man, I'm trying to find some images for you. Okay, I got some. I got some. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. These are Thin Mints. This is what they look like. They're quite yummy. I like them a lot. It looks like Corpo cookies. They're just chocolate encased cookies, you know? They kind of are a little. They kind of are, though. Yeah, we were just talking about cookies while eating some on our trip, our little train trip. Okay, I'm done eating my cookies. I'm done eating my cookies. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, I just noticed. Wait, let me move chat so you can see. Oh, I have to move Glorp as well. I have to move Glorp as well. Look at the train conductor has like white gloves in his hand. He's like these like really pristine gloves to do the control. How fancy. And he has like a little hat and everything. Wow. You know what it reminds me? It reminds me of sailor hats. That fast? Did you inhale them like Kirby? You're right. That's exactly what I did. I went. What cookies? Oh, I said Thin Mints. I really like Thin Mints, and then I also like the lemon ones. I don't know what they're called, but the lemony ones are really good. Oh yes, it's really cold for me right now, so I'm jealous of the people who are super warm. Samoas. Oh, I remember Samoas. Yeah, that's the coconut one that you're talking about. I see. Those were good. They were little... The texture was like more oatmeal-y for me, though. I didn't enjoy them as much. I just came back from vacation in Japan, so this is already making me miss it. I'm sorry. You're going to miss it even more when we actually get to the facility. I will defend Girl Scout cookies with my life. I sold them for 8 years and sold over 10K. What the heck? Oh, sorry. I ate too many cookies too fast. Whoa, did you hear that? Oh, I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I ate too fast. Don't look at me, Chad. Don't look at me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Livy, oh gosh. I'm gonna go get some water.
The next station is Osaka. J124. The doors on the right side will open.
Is this the first time he did not blame Hebe?
Damn, that was loud and gross. Thanks, guys. You make me feel really loved. You make me feel really loved and appreciated. Alrighty. I think we're close. Let me double check.
I still have my brownies and Daisy's uniform somewhere.
Okay. We're ready. I'm getting ready. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? We're about to go to the spot. Okay. Wake up, chat. Wake up. Stretch. Get up. Okay. And then I'm gonna go. Hi! Hello! Hi chat. Are we there yet? We've just arrived. Welcome. Hi! We just gotten here. All right, everyone. Damn, so fast. That was teleportation. Nah, you just fell asleep, chat. You just fell asleep on the ride. What are you? You're so silly, chat. You just fell asleep and you didn't notice. Okay, I carried you while you were sleeping. Well, you're welcome. I brought you here. Okay. Here, let me bring you guys in. I'll put you guys here, chat. There you go. But welcome to Super Kamiokande. This is the experiment area. Where are we, you ask? That's... I'm glad you ask. Here, let me show you. Let me show you where we are. Boom, 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 boom. I'm trying to find a good photo for you. Ah, here it is. Alrighty, let me show you. Boop, boop. Oh, it's so tiny. This is where we are right now. Look at us. Do you see the beautiful mountainside? Like, we're literally in a mountain valley. This is exactly where we are. We're between like huge mountains. I believe this is, let me find the exact mountain name for you so that I have it. I have it correct. It is it's in Hida, Japan, in the Gifu prefecture. And it is next to what mountain? What mountain, please? It's Mount Ikeno. Yeah, there we go. Why are we in the mountains? I'll explain. How many of you know about the thing? Have you seen the sign short that I posted earlier? Or should I explain it from the beginning? Maybe I should just explain it from the beginning, you know? I'll just explain it from the beginning. So we're here at the mountains of rural Japan for one reason and one reason only. And that's to get away from everything else. All right? We're doing a very, very sensitive detection here. And anything, including light from the sun, human activity, and other radio signals can cause interference. It can cause false positives in our test. So what do? What did the Japanese engineers do specifically? They dug into the mountainside. They found an abandoned mine deep between the mountains so that the entire lab and facility would be surrounded by rock everywhere. And that's what they're doing here. That's why we're so remote. So, shall we go underground? Are you ready? Okay. Vroom. Whoops. Wrong one. Boom. Now we're underground. This is the Super Kamiokande experiment area. And let me show you around a little. Let me show you around. Look, all of that, all that mountain area right there. That's all mountain rock. This used to be a mine that's been retrofitted for actual scientists to work at, and many scientists work here. Actually, a lot of them do. Like hundreds of scientists travel all the way out here in order to work and do experiments. They have a full staff. Didn't it go boom and then they made it better? Yes, that's true. They did do that. I'm going to make you guys a little bit smaller so that more of you can fit in. There you go. Okay. Oh, look at the exit sign in Japanese. Yeah, you don't want to get lost down here. And we're extremely rural, and you can see the experiment areas right here. And this is a little virtual tour that we're going to go through right now. All right. So first things first, what I want to show you. Let's see what I want to show you. We can go explore together. Let's go in here. Whoa, what is this? What is this facility? What's all this stuff? Look at all these tubes and coolant and liquids that they have here. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so right now what we're looking at is we're looking at some of the interior of the Super Kamiokande facility where they're doing all the experiments. I don't want you to get lost, okay? Don't get lost. It can be really bad, okay? Let's make sure we stay together. All right. So this is just some of the equipment. It's just on the way to the main stuff. I'm going to show you the big cool thing first, as in like the really big thing in the core of the science experiment, and then we'll go around and we'll explore the rest of the facility. All right? Okay. Oh, oops. No, I didn't mean to turn Glorp off. I did hear the Glorp. Let me bring back Glorp. Sorry. Okay. Glorp should work now. Okay. So let me show you this first. Bam. Okay. Look at these. Say hi to the Japanese engineers here. They're working on this. We're also time traveling. Not only did we teleport a little bit, but we're also time traveling to when the facility was still being assembled. This is a 3D scan, and we are in the walls. We're in the walls of the facility. Literally, you see this? Like, look up here. We're literally inside the walls right now. Also, hello, Chara. Hi. Yeah. We're in the walls. You can see here that this is all sealed. Everyone here, you know why they're all dressed in white like this? They're wearing bunny suits. This is what a clean room bunny suit looks like. Why are they called bunny suits? I do not know. No idea, but they are. And they're wearing them so that they don't cause any contamination. That's like one of the big concerns here. So they're all gloved up. Oh my, is this a violation? This guy here is using his bare hands. Anyway, they should be fully gowned up in order to make sure that they're not dropping dust and fabric debris everywhere in here as they're working. All right. And you can see on the other side here, this is the wall that they're assembling. This is the other side. On the other side of this is 50,000 tons of water. All right. This is where they're going to fill up all the water and get a ton of protons in order to potentially observe the proton decay. Because what they're trying to do, what's happening at this facility and the original purpose is they want to catch that rare proton decay event, and they want to be sure that it's from a proton decay and from nothing else. And so that's why everything's built so deep underground, is so that they can have really sensitive detectors that won't detect anything except if it came from the water itself. That was the original intention. Yeah. Okay. let's go a little bit further. Let me show you the water. All right, now we're above. You saw, remember earlier there was like a bunch of foam here, and then there was like a scaffolding that we were seeing. Now we're above. You look below, you can see the vat of ultra pure water. This is pure H2O that is being filled up. And remember, we're inside a mountain, right? So the goal is each one of these little balls here, I'll show you more of them in a bit, but each one of these little detectors is looking into the water and trying to see, hey, did that proton decay? Is that from us? Can you drink the water? yes, you can. You can drink the water. It's a common misconception that ultra pure water is dangerous in some way, but it's just pure H2O. You can drink it, it's fine. I will say, and the reason why it's like kind of dangerous to drink a lot of it is the human body needs some salt, okay? You do need some salt. In fact, I think the salinity for like Gatorade is something like 0.67. Actually, is that true? I'm pretty sure it's 0.67. Let me double check. Sorry, I didn't mean to just actually say meme to you. Let me confirm. Salinity of Gatorade. I want to double check. Percentage. Oh, I was so off. I'm so off. Damn, I really am just brain rotted. No, it's about 0.014%. I'm so wrong. It's very off. 0.67 is way too high. But having a little bit of salinity is important for your body. I think, what is the human body? Salinity percentage of the human body. Just want to confirm. The salinity of human fluids is about 0.9. All right, and for the entirety of the human body is about 0.4. So what happens if you drink ultra pure water with no salt? You know, if you drink ultra pure water with no salt, it will rip the salt away from you outside of your body, and you'll actually start dying. So a little bit of ultra pure water is fine, but if you only drank ultra pure water over the course of multiple days, you would surely be hospitalized. Okay, so don't do a lot of it. A little bit of it is okay, but if you drink too much of it, it will rip all the salt out of your body. Yeah. Theoretically though, if you wanted to balance it out, I guess you could balance, if you had a vat of ultra pure water and you had a bunch of seawater, you could mix the two and drink it indefinitely and be okay. Theoretically, probably, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to double check on that. Yeah, the water itself is not specifically dangerous. Oh, you know what? It's just another fun thing since we're already talking about water, the ultra pure water. Did you know that if you were to put a computer inside this ultra pure water,
I wonder if it's ripping out salts, or would the osmotic pressure cause the cells to burst?
Oh, I don't think the osmotic pressure would cause the cells to burst if you're drinking just a little bit, because your body already mixes it with your other fluids. If it's purely just put in a petri dish, then definitely the pressure would cause it to burst. It's a good thing that you brought that up, though. Okay, I was saying, if you put a computer, electronic devices in this water, it actually won't corrode and it'll work perfectly. A lot of people say that water is conductive, when in reality, water isn't conductive. It's the impurities that float in the water that make it conductive. So you have pure H2O. You can cool down computer parts and different electronic devices and have no downsides. Yeah, all the rust you see is from other stuff. Oh, good night. Take care. And you can see here, you can barely see this. If you see these ropes that go down so that people can go down here, we're going to go down here, chat. We're going to go down onto this exact platform, and I'll show you. On top of this, these are floating foam foam platforms, and each of the little orange things here is a boat. This is remember, this is 50,000 tons of water. It's gigantic. And so there's little floating platforms because you don't want to hit the walls and break any of the detectors, right? But you can still go down here. Hey, ready? Are you ready? We're gonna descend down. Everyone hold on, okay? Whoa, boom. We're in. We climbed down. Oh, did we lose anyone? You guys, anyone fall in the water? All right. All right. Also, hi, Char. Welcome in. Nice to see you. We're doing a tour right now of a Japanese physics experiment facility. Look at that pure water. You go. Don't drink it, chat. You know, actually, if you were to put your face directly in the water, I think the scientists would kill you because of the backwash. Like your saliva and your face oils would get into the water and ruin the experiment. I think they would have to drain the entire pool again and hate you. Yeah, look at that pure water. And behold, look at these foam platforms. Remember, we were looking from above. Do you remember what that looked like? We're looking at the foam platforms from above, and now these are the three little boats. And look at all these people. We've taken a literal rope down. This is where we came from, right up here. We took the rope down, landed on this platform, and now we're in here. And why do you think that the photos that we see here are all really yellow tinted? You know, there's a special reason. Does anyone know? I'll tell you. It's because these photo detectors are so sensitive that regular flash would damage them. So they're using sodium lights. There's a special lamp light that is a very low yellow. It's a yellow goldenish hue. And so this right here is a sodium lamp that is making it so that these all these detectors don't accidentally get set off and that humans can still see. So it's a very special wavelength of light. And that's why you get this tint. It's not actually this yellow, but it looks like it and it gives you this vibe because they're trying to make sure that these detectors are protected. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Like they have to think about all these things when working with this stuff. Oh my gosh, I love how there's even detectors on the roof like this. Oh, and there's detectors at the bottom of the water. Inside the water here, there's detectors all the way down. Okay, making me bald. How dare you? Okay, let me show you some more. I want to show you this. I want to show you some images. I got some really good images to show you. I put it in the short that I made, but I still want to show you this to you. Okay. This is a photo, a little image of one of the detectors. So if we go back to here, you see all these like bulbs, right? Like, whoa, what is this? What's happening here? And it's not actually this yellow. This is what it actually looks like. Look at that silver ball. And also look how proud this person is. She is so proud. She's like, oh yeah, look at my giant light bulb. And these things are actually super duper complicated. And they're one of the very few vacuum tubes that are still in use today. Most people don't like. Vacuum tubes used to be really popular in the Cold War era, but almost nowadays there's no use case for them except for photomultiplier tubes. Let me see if I can find a good diagram of how they work. This is another cool image though. This is just another guy working on it. He's inspecting it. These are all assembled by hand. Why is it yellow? Oh, it's just the light that's taking the photo is yellow. So it looks yellow. You know, it's like taking a photo during sunset, like a red sunset, and then everything looks red. Like the sky looks red and orange. Let me try to find a photo detector diagram. I'll show you. Boom, 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 boom. I almost got it. I think I found it. Ooh. Okay. Here's a fun one. This one looks good, but it's kind of it can look kind of complicated, but don't worry about it. I'll explain it. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to move Twitch chat real quick as well. You guys are getting a little rowdy here. Let me move you guys. I'll put you right here. Okay. What are we looking at? So remember this big thing? Why is this thing so huge? Inside the bulb here, what's actually happening is there's a bunch of mirrors and things that multiply a single photon. There are photomultiplier tubes, and they're called that because they multiply a photon. They're supposed to detect a single tiny photon, the tiniest flash of light that could physically exist. And how it does it is when one photon enters into the vacuum tube, it hits a special metal that turns that one photon into two. And when it becomes two photons, it hits another special metal that's perfectly angled like a mirror to turn into another two. And then it bounces back and forth. Yeah, isn't that cool? Oh my god. And we're getting raided. Hello, welcome in, raiders. Hold on, YouTube. I'm going to welcome into our Twitch raiders. Hi, Mookie. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Cow Stampede. Hey guys. You wanna look at my mountain in Japan? Are you into underground secret government facilities? Well, I guess it's not a secret. This one is pretty public. We're doing a virtual tour right now of the Super Kamiokande physics facility in the Gifu Prefecture in Japan. We're currently under a mountain. Yeah, I'm doing like a virtual tour. And it's also my YouTube debut. I'm just trying to more consistently multi-stream on YouTube. So I set this all together and try to like do a little special event for people. Yeah, welcome in. Hi, raiders. I really like Mookie. She's home. Oh, she's locked in. She's locked in. I don't know what to say. She's very sweet, and she let me sign her hat. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I bet you guys were playing Overwatch, weren't you? How was Overwatch? I hope you had a good time. And thank you, YouTubers, for also saying hello to the Twitch raiders. I think it's very cute. All right. Do I want to do a brief recap for the raiders? I guess I can do a recap. I can show you a little bit. I can show you the mountain picture, at least the mountain picture, right? Like, that's cool. Come on. Okay. This is here's another mountain picture so that you guys don't get too bored. Look at that. You see that? That's where we are right now. This is what we're looking at. We are very deep underground here. We are, like, you see where the building is? This building right here? We are 1,000 meters below it. Yeah. So the reason why we're so deep underground is we want to avoid sunlight and all sorts of cosmic rays. We want to stay really, really far away from all of them in order to do our detection. Yeah. Okay. And then and we are just going down here. This is the actual inside of the facility. This is where all the magic happens. And I was just showing chat earlier that these giant these yellow things that are on the wall aren't actually yellow. They're like mole people. They're not actually yellow. They are, here's a good image. Where's the image? They're white. Even though this woman is wearing a yellow shirt. They're gigantic light bulb things. They're called photomultiplier tubes because they detect a single photon and multiply them into like hundreds of thousands of photons in order to actually be registered. And I was just showing them, like, you get one photon goes inside, and normally you can never detect a single photon. It's too weak to trigger any sort of electrical circuit. It's just too small, you know? But if you get the photon to hit a special metal, a special material, it will convert that one photon into two lower energy photons. And then it just keeps doing that those two photons then hit another metal plate that converts those two photons into four photons, and so on and so forth. And eventually you get thousands of photons, and it's enough to actually be detected with an electrical signal. And that's what every single one of these light bulbs is. Oh, by the way, each one of these little photo detectors, well, they're giant. They're actually the biggest photo multiplier tubes, I think, currently manufactured. They're 10 grand a piece. So there's $10,000 every single one of these. This bad boy right here, 10 grand. 10 grand. Wait, how are they creating the energy? They're not creating energy. There's a circuit here. And so these voltage dropping resistors will add extra voltage to them. So the photons themselves are still also being propelled. Like these mirrors here that are multiplying the photons are also powering them a little as well, so that they have enough oomph to keep going. And the photon wavelength is decreasing as it goes down. Yeah. Blap, blap indeed. Whoa. I get a cool anime dude teaching me. Oh shit, I didn't do the intro. Damn, I forgot to do the intro. Sorry, Mookie. Hi, I'm Carvin. I'm an astronaut VTuber. I'm also an IRL physicist, and I occasionally do science content, and sometimes I make dick jokes, so I don't either or, I don't know. But today I'm doing science stuff. I mean, one day I'll show chat how to make a sex robot, but we haven't gotten there yet. We need to raise more funding. Okay. What was I showing you? Okay, I was showing you this. Also, I want you to notice. You see how they're standing on these like foam mats, and the lifeboats here are all inflatable. Like the boats that they're taking are all inflated. The reason is because they're scared. They're scared of one thing, and that's breaking the $10,000 tubes. If this boat here was made out of metal and then hit the side and cracked some of the tubes, they would cry. They would be very sad, right? That would be very sad. Also, the reason why the platform itself is foam is so that it reduces the amount of compression on the tubes underneath. It's because these detectors right here, they're not the only ones. The visible ones that you see aren't just the only ones that are there. This goes all the way down, and you see the roof, how the roof is covered with detectors. The whole floor is covered with detectors too. And so you want to limit how much like compressible weight you put down on it. Ironically though, they fucking failed. They broke these. There was a disaster, I believe, in 2003. Don't quote me on that. It was around that time, early 2000s. Every single photo multiplier tube that was submerged in the water, almost every single one, literally 90% of them all burst and broke in a most horrible cascade failure that they could have ever considered. What had happened was each one was over 10k, and they broke over, I forget, they cost at least a couple $100,000 of damages. What had happened was a single photo multiplier tube at the very bottom was getting really weak. It was like, because people kept coming down here for maintenance and standing on this platform, maybe someone had a little too much for Thanksgiving. Maybe they were putting on the weight, or they were jumping around the platform when they shouldn't. Maybe someone here was roughhousing. But the tube at the very, very bottom with the most water pressure cracked a little. And when it failed, normally it would just be a single tube. This single tube right here would just shatter, and that would be that. But remember, these things are vacuums. So there's no water, no air inside here. Yeah, there's a video on this. Oh, I also have a video on it on my YouTube channel if you want to look. I did a react on it. But there's no air inside. So because this is a vacuum and you're surrounded by water, what happens when this explodes? Water rushes in and creates a shock wave. And that shock wave was strong enough to destroy every nearby photomultiplier tube, which then it would, burst, create a vacuum, and more water would come in and create another explosion. And so that explosion propagated and cascaded to the entire facility. So a single failure caused the whole thing to go down. Yeah. Apparently there were 2 people working at the facility at the time when it happened, and all they heard was a gigantic boom and the entire facility shaking. And when they immediately rushed to check to see what had happened, they saw broken glass shards everywhere. Oh my gosh, that would be my worst day. I would hate to report that. That's insane, right? They've redesigned it and retrofitted it. So because, the core problem is the single failure cause other failures, they just space them out a little bit more. So in the future, what they did when they fixed it, the fix was to keep each of the tubes here further separated, so that when one of them did implode and cause a mini explosion, it wasn't too close to the other ones to cause another explosion. and so far it's working. Yeah. Oh, this is in the room of the Eagle Eye movie too. It looks like that. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about, but I mean, it does look very movie centered. It looks really cool. It does look really cool. And let's see, what else did I want to show you? Oh, here's another view. Here's another 3D view. Bam! Look at this. Let me minimize myself so you can get a better view. Look at it fully drained. So this is with the water near the bottom level. You see the 3 platforms of boats. Look how many detectors there are. All of these broke. I want you to know, every single detector you're looking at no longer exists. They were all destroyed in the catastrophe. This is a photo before that. Still looks really cool though, and you can see underneath the water there's still like the bottom ones. They were just going through the filter. Carvin, get a cup and drink some water. Okay, I've been drinking water. I'll take a break in a bit though. I'll make sure to. What did the detectors detect? Light. They detect a light, and that's really important because they ended up not detecting what they were supposed to detect. The whole reason why this thing was built and buried is because they were trying to detect proton decay. And proton decay, when a proton decays, it will emit a small flash of light. And that's what these things were looking for. But instead of finding any proton decay, what they instead found at this facility was neutrinos passing through. It turns out that neutrinos, because they have no charge, can actually go through the mountain. So like when the sun has a solar flare or has like a cosmological event, it will fling neutrinos near the speed of light towards the Earth. And because the neutrinos have no charge, they will literally fly through everything. It goes straight through the Earth like a bullet. It just zooms through, doesn't collide with anything. However, because it moves super fast, can I find an image for you? Oh my gosh, you're gonna learn some particle physics and quantum physics at the same time. Cherkov. Okay, here we go. Ooh, get me in dark mode. What is this? You. Okay. So Cherkov radiation is the thing that I want to show you. This is the thing that's really important here. Let me move this. Okay. You see this nuclear reactor here? This is a nuclear reactor. And this is Cherkov radiation. And it glows blue. And it glows blue from neutrons, actually. Inside here is fusion/fission that's happening, well, mostly fission that's happening, and a bunch of neutrons are flying off at really high speed. And as they fly away, they don't really touch anything, but they make a blue glow. And the reason why they make this blue glow is pure. Oh my gosh, this is such a pretty picture. This is such a good picture. Look at this guy in a full radiological, like he's in full rad protection. That's so funny. So funny. Oh, these are really pretty glows. Well, there's a good diagram here on the wiki page. Did they take it away? Did they take it away? Where is it? What? Where's my explanation video? Oh, here it is. I found it. Look at that. Okay, what are you looking at? This is an optical sonic boom. If you have a particle moving fast enough through a media, it will actually cause an optical glow if it's moving faster than the speed of light in that media. So, okay, let me explain. Nothing can move faster than the speed of light, right? Makes sense. Yes, nothing can move faster than the speed of light. However, in, let's say, water, for example, the speed of light is actually only 0.7, it's 70% of the regular speed of light in a vacuum. It slows down when you're in a media. But the neutron is moving faster than that. The neutron is being propelled at like 0.99% the speed of light. It's moving 99% of the speed of light. And because of that, it causes a blue glow. It's a optical sonic boom. So you can have a sonic boom with sound, right? And air. You can also have a sonic boom with light. And that's what you're seeing. That's what the blue hue is. Kind of crazy. And that's what the reason why I'm showing you all of this is that's what the detector was detecting. That's what was happening here. So they were able to detect neutrons flying near the speed of light because as they went through the water, they would cause an optical sonic boom and cause a blue flash. And that blue flash, because it was being detected by thousands of detectors, right? They knew exactly how fast the neutrino was going, where it was coming from, and where it was going. And so knowing that, the physicist at the Super Kamiokande facility was able to prove that the sun was a source of neutrinos. They were able to show that the sun was emitting a bunch of neutrinos out and blasting through here. And they knew that because of how many neutrons were going through. And that got them their first Nobel Prize. It was a really big deal at the time. Yeah. Carbon IDK, what? This stuff would normally bore me, but I'm actually paying attention and happy about it. Well, I'm glad. I don't know. I like nerding about it. I wanted to do a little tour. So today is a day where I can really nerd about it. Why not, right? So yes, they were able to prove that, oh, whoa, neutrinos are coming from the sun. And additionally, they got a second Nobel Prize actually kind of recently. I say kind of recently. They got 2 Nobel Prizes from another neutrino detection where they were able to prove that neutrinos have mass. It's been thought of for a very long time that neutrinos didn't have any mass. Like they thought that they had mass, but they never could prove it. And so in order to prove that a neutrino had mass, they had a neutrino go through this entire detector. And as it was going through the detector, it was changing, meaning a neutrino was experiencing time. So if it's changing, that means it's changing over time, and things only experience time if they have mass. That's a lot of quantum physics, but a little fun fact for you, if you have no mass, you experience no time. So photons actually are timeless. Like time, the concept of time doesn't apply to light, which is weird, right? I mean, don't talk to me about relativity. Twin paradox hurts my brain. But yeah, they were able to prove that neutrinos have mass based on the fact that they changed over time. Michi, what the? Hold your nose, something stinky this way blows. Oh my gosh, another Twitch raid. Hi. Hello raiders, welcome in. Oh, my favorite skunk VTuber. Tell that to all the other skunk VTubers. Tell them that you're my fave. Welcome raiders. Hi. We're currently 1,000 meters underground in Japan in a experimental physics laboratory. Welcome. Do you like to see our chamber? This is a real life place. we're doing a virtual tour right now of Super Kamiokande. It's a particle physics research place in rural Japan. I know, right? Crazy. Oh, intro. You're right. Hi, I'm Carbon. I'm an astronaut VTuber. I'm also an IRL scientist. And welcome. And today we're doing like a little YouTube debut where like it's been a bucket list of mine to actually finally multi-stream, so I've ripped off the band-aid. So I like did a little event, and I put everyone on a bus to go travel over here, and I had like a mini slideshow and everything, and now we're doing a little tour and just hanging out. Welcome. Carbon got in the deep hole. Okay, thanks for balding me. Thanks for balding me in front of the Raiders. Yeah, I'm you know me, I get it deep. Oh god. I'm sorry. Oh god, I made it. That was a bad joke. Anyway, welcome in Step Chat. Oh yeah, you can say hi to Step Chat. That's YouTube chat over there. Hello Step Chat. Step Chat, no. Yeah, so right now we're looking at each one of these tubes, and we're talking about how they detected neutrons and won a bunch of Nobel Prizes. Though honestly, I wouldn't mind working in a lab like this. This looks so cool. Oh, you know what would get me in trouble? The urge to take a photo with my phone would be so high. Like, I would want to bring my phone in here and just snap a photo, and I know my dumbass would forget to turn off flash, and because I would use regular camera flash, I would destroy every single detector that saw the flash. I would actually cost tens of thousands of dollars in one spell swoop. I know one day I would cave. This actually looks really sick. Yeah. We went from the roof here. This is like the roof viewing. This is the above viewing, and then we're going down. So there's like little ropes, and the scientists to get. Oh my gosh! Did you know that the way the scientists get in and out of this giant vat of water where they do the experiments is just by a rope, and they like descend down. They like crawl down like Tarzan, and then they once they crawl down, they get inside here, and they crawl down a little bit, and they start draining the water. And that's how we get all the way down, which is where we see the whole facility. Pretty cool, right? It does look really sick, right? Oh, also Raiders, if you got a raid and run, I totally get it. I usually end stream when I'm like super freaking dead, so I get it if you guys gotta go. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Mishi is a very good content creator. You guys are in good hands. I look up to them a lot. Okay. Ooh. Oh my gosh, they fully drained the water. Look at that. Look at all the water is drained. This is the underground. We made it. We're underneath. Holy, I didn't know we had this photo. That's so cool. So each of these are a giant light bulb. I don't know if I can re-show for the Raiders, but this is what we're looking at. This is actually what the detector is. Those like yellow things that you saw earlier, they're actually just a giant light bulb that looks like this. And they're all covered to make sure that they're protected, and also their light that they're being used to take photos of this is a phosphorus light to make sure that they don't accidentally set it off. Gonna let the dogs out. I'll be lurking. I also learned how to do a vibrator drum roll. Why is this person my favorite skunk VTuber? Damn, she is stinky. Lamau. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, but this is pretty sick. Oh, this is also watertight as well, because you don't want any water rushing down. Oh my gosh, imagine being under here when it exploded. That'd be crazy. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Okay, now I have this. Okay, that's a context chat. I think we've gotten all the context we need in order to explain like what is what for the most part, so that I can show you some more of the like behind the scenes technical stuff, and you won't get too confused, right? She's a character. She is really a character. Okay, let's go. Where do we want to go? So we've gone. Ooh, let's go to the top of the detector. I think this will be a fun one for you. So this is the top of the detector. Remember, where is it? This one? This is where we were before. So above this, now we're even further up. We're even further up here. This is where we are. This is the very tippity top. And each one of these wires connects to one of the light bulb tubes. It just connects to a detector. Isn't that, look at that chain of wire. Look at that cable management, baby. Oh my God, those zip ties. Holy, you know, it actually looks like a rat's nest. It genuinely does look like a rat nest. Could you imagine if rats got in here? Oh my God, I would cry. Like if there was like an animal that nested in here and destroyed all these multi-$1,000 cables, it'd be Sojo over. Here, I'll read it out to you. Single cable feed through. The number of photomultiplier tubes inside the detector is 642. The red and white cables are high voltage lines, and the white and black cables carry the signal from the photosensors. The electronic system digitizes and signals from these sensors. It encodes the information about the amount of light detected and the precise time it was detected. I mean, it's true. It's just, you gotta wire it up. It also gets really hot. I think these are coolants. These things right here, I think these are for cooling. Oh, look at all these server racks too. Oh my gosh. Oh, we can zoom in so far. Whoa. Whoa. I bet this room is loud as fuck, right? Like all the equipment running. What does this say? Background run mode BG. Oh, that means they're not expecting anything. I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. And you can see all the equipment here. Oh, look at all these. The fire extinguisher. You need this. You know what the most important thing in this entire room is? It's this one right here. This fire extinguisher. Because if any of those wires explode and they get too hot, oh my God. I mean, they have backup fire extinguishers. That's how bad it is. It's just in case. I don't think this tiny little thing is enough. I don't even think all three of these put together is enough. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's travel. We're gonna travel down. All right. We're walking down now. We're going down the shaft. You can see more of equipment. Ooh, look at these numbers. Can we read them? Are they in Japanese? Temperature and pressure. Should they be leaking this? They're leaking government numbers to us. Whoa. Whoa. I think this is cryogenics. It looks like it. It looks like a really complicated cooling device. What is this? A liquid xenon tank. What is this for? Why is that important? That's news to me. Why do they have this? Let me look it up. What is liquid xenon used for in Super Kamio Kande? I hate sometimes that explanations like this will dumb down the explanation, and it's like come on, I want to know what, like, more about it. Oh my gosh, what? This is you know what the Google AI reviews just said to me? It just lied to me. The Super Kamio Kande experiment does not use liquid xenon. But I'm literally looking at a liquid xenon tank. I'm looking at the tank and Google's saying, nah. Oh, it's hallucinating. Grr. I have to go to ground truth. You know, I think it has to do. Oh, I found it. I had a theory, but I wasn't totally sure. Okay. It's used to find dark matter. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not gonna go into this because dark matter is a whole can of worms and I don't want to open it up. Okay, Google AI PMO. Yeah. So apparently liquid xenon is used for dark matter experiments, but this is a completely separate experiment than the previous one that we're looking at. That's so funny though. The AI thing did make me laugh. Okay. We're done with this tank. Let's go look around. Let's go look around. Okay, we went to the top and went to this one. Ooh, now we're in the control room. Hi. The space cat is Glorp. Yeah, this is Glorp. What the fuck is it though? It was a liquid xenon tank used for some dark matter detection. I mean, clearly it hasn't worked though, because if it did work, we'd know about it. Because dark matter is something that's still, the jury's still out on that one. One of those backup fire extinguishers, I think, was actually a personal emergency O2 tank. Really? Wait, you're so right. Hey, let me look. Oh, it is. This isn't, I misspoke. I can see the mask right here. This is a personal O2 tank. And you can see the diagram just barely. It's in Japanese. I can kind of tell. And this is the mask that you put over your face. Oh, okay. That's kind of metal. Like working in a facility where you have emergency oxygen tanks so that you can grab the tank and run out of the facility in case one of the cryo systems explodes. Damn. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for the correction, chat. I thought they were fire extinguishers. They looked the same, but I didn't look close enough. Okay, let's go back. I want to see the control room. Let's go see control. Also, hello, hi YouTube chat. What is up? I thought so, since the tanks were O2 gray and had an NRB. You're very knowledgeable about it. There's a lot of, sometimes I randomly run into Twitch chatters who just like know so much about a field. I am not claiming to be an expert at this. This is something that we're toured together, but that is really cool to do it with chat. That's one of the reasons why I really like doing it with chat, because I would have totally missed that. What is this guy doing? Look at him code. No, he's not coding. He's using an ancient computer. He's so organized too. Oh, look at this. This is the detector. We can see the detector readings. This is a control room, apparently. We're apparently in the control room. Oh, and it's so neat. This guy's handwriting is amazing. What? It's way better than mine. I'm jealous. What did I want to show you here? What is this? Wait, hold on. Is this a random Japanese model woman like posing? Interesting. I like snooping at the signs. This is like something that I really like seeing, to see like what people leave laying around, you know? Ooh, I drunk this tea. I had this yesterday. It's like a green tea drink that's quite nice. It's very yummy. I didn't know that. I mean, I guess they have them in Japan too. Okay, they have their safety manuals here. Ooh, they have instructions. When you find fire, shout fire to your around. If fire is in early stages, try to extinguish it. Push the fire alarm button, evacuate, and call 9600. Nice. Exit from the mine. When you hear a fire alarm, stop moving, move to the emergency assembly area, and exit from the mine, because they're in a mine shaft. Oh man. Oh my goodness, YouTube chat is going crazy. What the heck? I did do the YouTube debut, so we do have to call them. All right, let's go. Wait. Let me borrow. Can we murder that person? Go time him out for a bit. Let him relax. I can see YouTube chat. Don't worry. I'm focused on the discussion at hand. Oh, DocuPrints. But that is something that I am prepared for. I don't know why. Okay, here's my hot take. I think when you're first starting out with streaming, Twitch is a much more friendly like streamer experience, because the only people who are on Twitch go to Twitch for streamers, and they're pretty like engrossed in the streamer culture, so they kind of know like what's okay and what's not okay. Whereas when you like go to YouTube and you like are in front of a bunch of new people, you're like, oh my goodness, a lot of the people there, they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to behave at all. And then you're like, oh goodness, you gotta you gotta work it out. Oh, bro got murdered. Yeah, I did murder them. It's nice. Okay, let me see. TV conference. Ooh, 2012. Funny. Look, they have Canon cartridges. Genuine. I like how they have the word genuine on them. I get your feeling when you don't want to lay down after you wash your hair because you don't want to like crush it. I know, I feel that way. I have that problem sometimes too. I have very long hair. I need to get a haircut. Okay. Control room. Let's go up. Or, well, down in this case. We're going down. We're exiting. Oh, we're leaving. So we're leaving the main like detector facility. This is where we came from. And in order to be there, if we look back real quick, you saw how this guy was in a clean suit. It's because he can't leave dust and he's trying to keep this entire area like very low particle count. And so if we go directly out, this is where they keep their clean suits. This is cute. I've used to work at a facility like this, and I would have my own special clean suit, and it would have my name on it, and everyone would have one on with their name on it. And if you took someone with the wrong name, they would get really mad at you. Everyone had like your own little cubby, and you would mask up and cover yourself completely, and then you'd have to like put on these really big, really annoying shoes that go over your real shoes, and then dust off and everything. It was a whole process. It's cool for like the first day or two, but like on day 20, it gets old real quick. All right, it gets old real fast. Yeah, I see they put like saran wrap this entire cave area. I like how it's a clean room, but there's still exposed rock, and all they're doing is they just saran wrapped all the dust sources. Oh, and they have an AED here. Okay, what else is in here? I'll click on this. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy posing. Is this the same guy? Oh, no, it's not. Maybe it's a younger version of him. Who knows? It's funny. Twitch kind of scares me. So does YouTube. I've been here longer. I mean, I'm fine with both. I've been neglecting YouTube chat. The reason why I like YouTube is because the live VOD replay is just so much nicer. That way, like, people can actually, if they miss streams, they have a way to go back to it much easier. All right, let's head out. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we already seen this. We're going up. We're going out. We're in the cave system. We're in the mines. We're in the mines. Look at all these wires. Oh my gosh, I would hate to get lost in this. Oh, okay. Complete side tangent, but I found out while I was exploring, okay, don't ask why I was here, but I was doing a underground catacombs tour with a tour guide, okay? And it was like very deep under Rome, and they were touring the catacombs, and the cave system was similar to like this at the beginning, and they had like big dark holes, and then it goes down to narrow dark passageways. It turns out when people panic in situations like this, when the lights go off, instead of staying in the same area, their first instinct is to run deeper into the mines. So I'm just telling you right now, chat, since we're on a field trip right now, when the lights ever go off, don't move. Stay there, okay? Please do not run deeper. I don't want to lose any of you. It's apparently a common human instinct, so I'm warning you right now. When you feel like the urge to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna die, let me run, let's just sit there and wait for the power to get back on, because if you run, you will actually go somewhere that no one can reach you. Yeah, grab a wall and stay. The children yearn for the mines. They do. They yearn for too much, I guess. And then we're gonna go down some more in the entrances. Ooh, look at this. Oh, and there's an air ducts here. Morning, everyone. Hi, Wolfie. Hi. And their special tarp. Oh, I think this is a secret research thing that they have to hide. Oh my goodness, look at all these mine shafts. They have so many mine shaft pictures for us. This is kind of creepy though. Okay, wait, let me go get some water real quick before I go too far in. I'm gonna go grab some water, and then I'm gonna go show you my favorite part of the entire facility. It's actually going to be my favorite part. It's the it's the one with signature doors. Okay, you ready? Let me get some water. I'm gonna run Twitch ads real quick. Be right back. Hey, where did everyone go? Huh? Why are we missing some students here? What happened? Why are they running? Stop! No, don't run deeper into the mines. Ah, shit, we lost him. Oh gosh, look at them run. We gotta, man. I think we're gonna have to cut our losses. They scattered deeper to the mines. They did the exact thing I told them not to do. They went down the dark, abandoned mine shaft. Look, I want to show you something. This is the normal mine, okay? This is where the mine normally is, right? Okay. This is where like all the normal stuff is for the science experiments. This is the abandoned mine area. They went straight to the abandoned mine. They like jumped the fence and were like, "Ooh, shiny rocks." well, Long Toes, welcome in. You just got here. I mean, well, you know what? You can fill the ranks of the lost chatters who ventured too far. They dug too deep. They were too greedy and dug too deep. Are we cave diving? Kind of. We're actually underground a mountain right now. We're looking at a science facility. You're doing a little VR tour of it. And they will be missed. I know. Shiny blue rocks. All right, okay. If we go down the main path, the correct, well-lit path,
run into the potential horror if you dare.
If we go down the right path here, this is where we'll end up. Look at us. We're back at the beginning of the facility. See, we're safe here. We're okay here. And from here, you can see, where is it? The wall. The wall. What is this wall, you might ask? Each of these is a door. Each of these is a door. It's a door that's been ripped off of. Let me find it. Where is it? Is it from here? Let me find it. Oh, here it is. This door here, this is the main this is the main room that people come in and out of and sit at. This door is a whiteboard door, and it has a tradition. It is an autograph door. And many prominent scientists come visit here and they sign their names like I was here. Isn't that cute? Like a oh, I was here, and they signed it. And they have the Prime Minister of Japan signing here. They have a few idols visiting here as well. This facility is actually open to the public. If you email like 6 months in advance, you can actually book a tour. As of October 2016, there are about 10 autograph doors. So as a door fills up, they move it and they sign it with a new one. It's pretty cool, right? And it's really interesting. Like, look at this guy right here. Thank you for teaching us how stars explode, the sun shines, and neutrinos oscillate. Watch out for a SN in, I think, a single neutrino or single observation, something like that. In 2017, Michael Turner. You know who Michael Turner is? Okay. You guys hate me. You hate me. You hate me. Michael Turner is the guy who coined the term dark matter. He's like the person who coined it and made it. He's one of the leading physicists in that field of research. So he came to visit and he gave a little note. Very cute. Man, I wish I spoke Japanese. This looks impressive as fuck. And this looks like a thing that hangs above a palace. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what this says. No idea. Someone Google Translate. Does anyone chat know? No, I don't think so. I don't think anyone knows. Please tell me how neutrinos get mass. What? That's so funny. Wishing all success and good fortune to the Kamikade physicist. It's cute. So many different signs. I just love these little doors. They're really cute. Congratulations on your neutrino oscillation experiments. Wishes for many continued success. Nice. Look at them go. Oh, sorry. This symbol, where is it? There's this symbol, this V here is a abbreviation for neutrino. It's a physics term. Woo. The board messages are so sweet. Yeah, they are. I really like them. Oh my god, look at all the safety equipment. Holy shit, I just noticed. Do you see all that safety equipment right there? Oh my. If you look at the at all those walkie-talkies to make sure that people don't get lost and separated from each other. Ooh, that's a good idea. And then also all the fire extinguisher stuff. Yeah, let me pull it up. Look at that. And extra gas, extra mask. Oh, that's nice. We got visitor pamphlets. Oh, I want to get a visitor pamphlet. So 6 months until we have a vlog from Carbon the facility himself. I thought about it. I was showing this to another VTuber. I was telling them about like my plans to actually come here and like not come here. I was telling them about my YouTube debut plans about like showing you guys and doing like a virtual tour, right? And they told me not only did they live in Japan, they would help me get a group of VTubers to come and look at the facility. Like they're like, we could get a whole group in if Carbon, if you'll vouch for us as a physicist and then be like, oh, we're gonna do show and tell to a bunch of VTubers, you could go. And I was just like, wait, really? So I'm now like, oh, do I travel to rural Japan under a mountain to visit a physics experiment lab? That would be so awesome.
Do it.
Do it. Hello, I've been checking out new peeps in my recommended, and since this is on my schedule, this is my first time. Hi, welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, we're currently in Japan looking at a neutrino experiment facility. This year, I'm not only going to visit, this upcoming year, 2026, I like to visit a few more places. This is a secret chat. This is secret. I've already registered to go see LIGO, the laser in. Well, man, I forgot what it stands for. Damn it! LIGO won a Nobel Prize in physics for its detection in gravitational waves, and it's really far off. And I've already registered to try to get a spot to go do a tour in person. So I'll probably do that. And I'm also going to go see the space shuttle in person as well. I've also like applied to go see there, and I just came back. I got some media clearance to release some images I took at the MIT Particle Accelerator, so we could do that too. There's just like a lot of really fun places. I've had a chance to visit a lot of really awesome labs, so I like to share them with you. I think it'd be really cool. I hope you get it. I think I will. There's some NASA stuff that I could do too, but we'll see. It's just the NASA stuff is significantly harder because a lot of it is confidential. The other types of research that aren't space related are actually significantly more open. Turns out the science it takes to send a man to the moon also is the same to send an interballistic missile. So a lot of that stuff is classified, unfortunately. First VTuber I've seen with a job. Oh man, you'd be surprised. I know a lot of VTubers with awesome jobs. I also know some VTubers who are just really good content creators too. Juju, I'm back. I ate some weird glowing green stuff. All right. I'll see you in the hospital in like a couple days. Laser interferometer gravitational wave observatory. It's interferometer. That's what it is. It's an interferometer. Fuck. I'm a fraud. I didn't know it. I forgot. Please don't take my degree away from me. I do think the walkie-talkies are really cute though. Oh, look at this picture. Wait, they have a picture of the inside of the facility right here to flex. That's so funny. And they have a little calendar. And we mentioned this before, but they have all their Nobel Prize winning presentations here to like show visitors as they enter. That's a flex. What's my job? I do physics research. Specifically, I work in space stuff. I do space stuff. I won't get any more specific than that because I don't want to tell you too much. But yeah. Also, I just really like, I mean, I won't just stick to space stuff. I like talking about all sorts of things. Like this is particle physics. So, yep. What was I showing you before? Oh, we were looking at the neat shoes. This is crazy to me. This is such a Japanese thing. Just look how organized they are. Insane. Mia side quest. Oh my god, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. Yeah, I like all these. What is this? Wait. Okay. Look at how all these shoes are super neatly put away. Like every shoe in the cubby is super neatly put away, except for this one. You see it? This one right here. This man is evil. This person right here. No, that's actually just me. It's actually just me. Oh my gosh. They have faces here? What? This is so funny. There's a who's who for the door signature. Lamau? That's so cute. They're so proud of themselves, you know? I think that's adorbs. This is so funny. Oh my god, I have to explain to you the joke. Okay, I'll read you the poem. Like the Sleeping Beauty, I shall wake up after 100 years to see the Kamiokade results on proton decay. November 16th, 1984. They are waiting for the most stable atom that we know of to decay into its subatomic parts, and since 1984, it's never been observed. And I just think this poem is so funny that even at the beginning, the scientists were like, yeah, this is gonna take a while, but you know, we're gonna risk it for the biscuit. This is pure RNG. Chat, if you guys are complaining about your gacha polls, like, I feel bad for these scientists. They've been waiting like decades with a multi-million-dollar detector for something that hasn't happened yet. Funny. Is it still functioning today? Yeah, it is. It's still running. And they're still chasing the proton decay. They're building a hyperkamiokande, which is significantly bigger, in order to increase their odds. It's really just a gambling roulette. Like any time now, a proton decay could occur and they could see it. It just hasn't happened. Like it could happen tomorrow, but it hasn't happened yet. This is that rare. Yeah. Yeah, also, hello, Nyamio. Welcome in, welcome in. Sheldon Lee was here August 30th, 1984. I shall decay when the proton newtons. Well, that's funny. Decay or not decay? That is the question. Paul Lancaster, August 5th, 1985. Wow, they're so dramatic. These physicists in the 1980s are so dramatic. What the heck? Cutely draws on board. Yeah, makes a philosophical dig at proton decay. Let's go gambling. Yeah, these scientists are actually gambling right now. They say proton returns, not proton newtons. Proton returns? Wait, where is that? Oh, returns. I'm stupid. That's an R. That's a cursive R. Sorry, I can't read cursive. I was like, proton newtons. I thought that was a force thing. Okay, let's continue. Are we almost done? I think we're almost at the end of the facility. I think this is... What is this? Polyurethane shielding? It turns out the rocks are radioactive? Oh no! Oh no! I didn't even consider that. They were trying to... I'm exploring the Super Kamiokande facility under a mountain in Japan. So the whole reason why the entire facility was built underground was to avoid cosmic radiation. They were trying to get as deep away from the sun and other like black hole star events as possible. But it turns out the rocks themselves can emit radiation. Like as the elements inside the rocks decay, like uranium, for example, is a more common one. But like even things like iron can decay and cause events. It will cause a false positive in the detector. So they had to cover all the rocks with polyurethane shielding. That is so... I would have never thought of that. That is insane. Huh.
Do you reckon bananas are allowed in the facility?
You know? I bet you if you threw a banana into the vat of ultra pure water, I'm pretty sure multiple physicists would cry on the spot. I think if you took a banana, you just threw it in there, they would just break into tears and sob. They would just... You'd be responsible for their misery. In addition, fresh air free from background radiation is piped in from outside. Huh. So they filter air from that is metal. They're so sensitive that the air that they breathe inside this facility has to be filtered for cosmic microwave like background radiation. Like they have to make sure that the air that they breathe has no radiation at all. That is insane. What? I'm gonna go test that real quick. You would make them, they'd be so sad. Oh, they got a bunch of cables. I think, what else is here? Have we explored everywhere? Oh, this is the electronics hut. This is all the electronic cables. Oh my god, they have great cable management. What the heck? What the hell? The cable management is on point. This is insane. I wish I had cable management like this. Are they flexing? They're actually flexing on us. My computer looks like a rat's nest. Yeah, it's actually so neat. You know, every Japanese lab that I've ever been to has been neat like this. Do you think that they clean up for the foreigners who are visiting? Or do you think that they're just always clean? I don't know. I'm of the take that they're just as messy as Americans, but they scramble to clean at the last second. I'm pretty sure. That's my bet right now. Nah, they're always clean. No, I need a cope, okay? Please let me have this. I need this. Then why was the last room not shrink wrapped if the rocks were radioactive? I think it's because I know what you're talking about. Some of these rooms here are not shrink wrapped, and I think that's because they're not concerning. Like they're not part of the detection section. this over here, this dome area that we're looking at here, this is close to the actual detector, so they want to make sure that this is sealed. Whereas for the other parts, it's not as big of a concern. So as you get closer to the detector, I assume you see more of these. The entire facility doesn't need to have this. I assume the rocks are only weakly radioactive. Hopefully, anyway. Oh, this is my favorite one. Okay, I think this is where we'll end it. This is where I'll see you guys off. This is my favorite thing to show you. I've seen this I looked at this, peeked at one stream before, so some of my regulars will know. This is the facility where all the scientists spend most of their time at. This is actually the detector heat map of all the detectors that are going off right now. Look at that. Look at that. So cute, right? So cute. And can I click this? Data. Look at that data. And they're explaining it a little bit. What's this over here? This is the control room. And there's a break room in the back here as well. And also a preparation room, I guess. It looks like that. I'm pretty sure that's a break room. And my favorite part of all of this, of the entire facility, is this little doggo here. This little doggo. I translated this once before. I've already forgotten the translation, but I know it was cute. So let me retranslate it for you, and I'll find it. Okay. Let me get the translation. I'm finding it. If anyone can find the translation, you can tell me. It was some motivational text. Yes, I know. I want to find it. Oh, you got the text? Is that the text? Okay, let me search it. Japanese to English. Hold on. I got it. I got the translation. Thank you, Samurai. That really helped. I chose this. You choose your own path, so you should believe in yourself and continue. Isn't that cute? You chose your own path, so you should believe in yourself and continue. And there's a little cute doggo continuing. He's just a silly little guy. And we're in a facility that's like testing the very bounds of human engineering and physics knowledge. And it's literally them praying for proton decay. Like they're working against the odds of the universe. They're testing the actual limitations of the universe. And it's just, you chose this path, so believe in yourself and continue. That's so cute. This would motivate me. This motivates me right now. What do you mean this would? This does motivate me. Man, what a cute pupper. What a cute pupper. Man, holy crap, does science do follow me? Okay, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to YouTube first, and then I'll hang out with Twitch for a little bit, and then I'll say bye to Twitch as well. So, YouTube chat, thank you so much for coming to my YouTube debut. I really appreciate it. I'll be streaming tomorrow and the day after. Oh, I should have mentioned that earlier. Tomorrow, I think I'll play Factorio, or it's either that or I'll teach you how rocket engines work. I think I might play a video game to rest my wee brain. And this went way more technical than I expected it to be. Like, no joke, I was expecting it to be like a very like a silly hee and then I got really into it. The science was really cool, unfortunately. So probably tomorrow I'm gonna play Factorio for the first time, and then the day after I'll teach you guys how a rocket engine works, so you can make a bomb. So yeah, well, I guess technically a missile. Well, technically it's a bomb still. Anyway, no, don't worry, guys. YouTube. I just have to end YouTube first because that's just how the thing works. Because Twitch has a raid. YouTube, it's much harder for me to raid. All right, bye everyone on YouTube. Let me go ahead and press the button. Bye YouTube. Bye YouTube. Take care. I'm pressing the button. I'm doing it. Please say in Minecraft. I'm teaching you in Minecraft. Okay, are they gone? Now I'm gonna teach you for real. Come to the stream. Come to the stream so you know how rockets work. Yeah.